Welcome everybody to the Two Man Power Trip, the Black Man Starting a Nerd Lifestyle. I'm Nicholas, Mr. Go with the Flow.
And I'm the man with the plan, Maurice.
And today we are cooking up with the ideal guest in the building. Guest, introduce yourself.
Yo, my name is Quinton. You can call me Chef. You can call me a Tribe Called Chef. I'm the chef with the best, you feel me?
Yeah, we're back with another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast. What's up, my people?
What's good, people? Oh, man. Chef,
what you cooking, brother?
You know what's funny? Because like not too long ago, I just finished making some banana pudding for the moms.
Ooh, that's what's up.
I made some for the moms. She's been asking for some banana pudding for the past 2 weeks. I finally got some around.
What's up? That sounds blessed, bro.
That's what's up.
You know, I try.
Nah, you do. That's what you do, man. Well, on this energy, let's step into some vibe, guys. How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend and how was y'all work week? Stepping up into, today. Whichever one to take it first.
So it's really funny that you guys bring this up because was it 2 weeks ago I had a full week off from work. And then last week I came into work and everything was terrible.
Oh Lord, what happened?
People were coming up to me, this, that, and the third, telling me staff meal was garbage.
Obviously. Now, if you don't know Chef with the best out here, when he dropped the Instagrams and he drops the noises that he make off these damn food, bro, whoo boy.
Listen, I had to get play-by-play from some of my coworkers. They were telling me there was this one day with mac and cheese, and it was not up to par, bro.
Oh man, you jack up the mac and cheese. It's a problem
for the family.
Damn. They told me that there was no salt, there was no cheddar. It looked like Blue Box. It was terrible.
What?
Oh, that's horrible.
Terrible. Oh, damn, son. That sounds beyond left to need to be desired, bro.
Listen, and it's funny because tomorrow's staff meal has mac and cheese, and the chef with the best is back. So I gotta put in that work again. You feel me?
Man, all them noises, man. They're gonna be back full screen. I await the Instagram story on that.
What happened with eating the mac and cheese?
Man, I love seeing his Instagram stories. When he dropped that shit, I'd be like, oh damn, and it's the perfect time because I'd be hungry too.
Listen, and it's crazy because staff meal is fully loaded this tomorrow. We're getting barbecue chicken wings, mac and cheese, and I'm busting out the sweet potato cornbread.
My application, man. Just slide me the application real quick.
So you got space in the duffel bag so I can pop out on Family Meal, right? I ain't that big, man. Please,
listen. I slide y'all a couple pieces. I slide y'all a little something. You feel me?
That's what I'm talking about.
See, this is the perks of the podcast. Let's go.
You feel me?
Yeah. But beside all that, man, beside the blessings and the goodness that's coming, how's your work week been, bro? Now that you're back in the funk stuff like that, how's the work?
It's interesting to say because like we've had parties damn near every day for the past couple weeks, but like it's work as in like the overall day has been relatively smooth.
Okay, that's good.
Which means it's either really good or very foreboding because something about to happen. I'm not sure when.
A calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Right out of my mouth.
Yeah, heard that very well. Well, let's hope the storm don't hit as bad as a couple of the.
Man, listen, I really pray for those people, yo.
Facts. Shout out to all the people that's getting hit in Florida with everything, like multiple hurricanes, tornadoes, shit. They said like another one's coming in called Nadine or something like that. Milton, Nadine, all these common ass names coming in full force.
Now, have y'all been like really like watching everything go down with Milton lately?
I got friends and family. Yeah, they give me play by play.
Like I've been getting, because I don't have friends and family down there in Tampa, but like I've been getting the play-by-play from like news, social media, this, that, and the third. You know they're thinking about making a new category for hurricanes because of Milton.
Man,
like they're thinking about making a category 6.
Bro, it's been a horrible couple weeks, and it sounds like it ain't stopping anytime soon. And they just rocking with it. It's insane, man.
I didn't think I'd reach a point where we get this bad in just like the Gulf of like Mexico, Florida, that whole like area that's surrounded by, it's landlocked by water. It's so bad.
Bro, hurricane season is coming full force, and I mean we see it all the time with climate change and everything changed up and stuff like that. It was a post I seen that said, I mean, we always worried about climate change changing shit from the future. The future is now, bro. It's fucking it up. Bad.
Is now.
Nah, way to tide to shift. Way the weather's just.
It's scary, man. Scary the shit every day, man. We think it's getting passed along to another generation. Now we dealing with that shit.
But global warming ain't real, right?
Or the mass craziness that's happening this week, talking about niggas thinking they controlling the weather with the weather shit.
Man, but like they can control weather with the weather machines, but they can't get us out of that $38 trillion debt, right?
Man, listen, man.
You know what? The real issue is thinking one thing, but then knowing the government can't put nothing past them.
I guess I know you can't put nothing past them, but at the same time, at one point you can't put nothing past them, and then another point it's a bunch of idiots.
That is true.
It's like worrying about Elon Musk for the longest time, and then actually seeing Musk. It's like we all thought, oh man, this nigga might be a Lex Luthor and shit like that, but then look at the side, that shit ugly as hell.
It's like,
bro,
do something ass backwards.
like come on, son, must be musky for a reason.
Bro, I've seen Tonka trucks look better than that Cybertruck.
Every time I see the Cybertruck, I'm like, yeah, that's.
Listen, I was having this conversation with somebody at work about this Cybertruck. I was like, who would want this unfinished Lego block Minecraft looking thing?
I don't know. That shit's a Tetris gone wrong.
Bro, I've seen that Cybertruck not like in Manhattan not too long ago. I think it was maybe like last week. I'm like, bro, who drew this on grid paper, bro?
Listen, man, I remember at a time when niggas used to think Prius was the lowest of the low. But man, when the Cybertruck dropped, I ain't heard one person ever say, yo, that's cool. Nah, bro, that shit is ass.
Nah,
PS1 ass. Lara Croft built ass.
Bro,
like,
PS1 don't disrespect Lara Croft like that. She looked better than that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro. She looks significantly better than the Cybertruck. Don't do that. She don't deserve that. She don't deserve to get compared to that.
You know what? You right. Titties, bro.
You right, PS1 Lara Croft. We sorry.
She looked better, but they built off of her chest, man.
Bro, that truck is missing polygons for sure. 100%.
Fact.
Come on, the must cut corners.
Yeah, he definitely cut the corners, and that's why the car looked like that.
Man.
But yeah, anyway, let's get back into our stuff like that. But co-host, before I go over to co-host, guess, yo, so how was your weekend? How was your weekend though? I know homie's busy with the orders and fixing up plates for people and stuff like that. But how was your weekend?
You know, it was solid. Like I had 2 orders, but like it was a lot of food.
Listen, y'all.
It was a lot of food.
Anybody that's listening out to us, make sure y'all put in y'all order to get some food from Chef over here, man. He the man. He cook you up real nice, man. He get yourself some quality.
Bro, listen, I had to make fried chicken. I had to make mac and cheese, collard greens, garlic broccoli, and pernil.
Woo! Shit, man, that sound like
about this garlic broccoli.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro.
The garlic broccoli, you know, I steamed the broccoli a little bit to get them nice and tender, and then I saute them with some fresh garlic, and then I hit it with a little bit of lemon juice, some salt, some pepper. You know, nothing crazy, but
crazy.
It's the simple things that make the things good, you know.
Okay. Nothing crazy, but you probably got all the listeners out here drooling, bro.
Listen, if they could just see the mac and cheese, they'd know.
Bro, we need to kick it we need to smell a vision right now. I need to smell it through the mic, man. Yeah. Nah, that sound like a bless, bro. You done bless people with that garlic broccoli and that good shout out.
I try my best.
You do your best. Big shout out. But co-host, how was your weekend and your work week, bro?
Man, these weekends just starting to blur. They're going like a blip.
30-minute weekends.
I think I just chilled this weekend. Work has been pretty light, but honestly, my brain really hasn't been there. So I'm happy for this vacation I got for the next week.
Bro was stuck in pallet town dealing with pallet-based shit and like, yo, bro, from taking shit off the truck, loading shit back on the truck, man, this nigga dealing with.
So you was on autopilot the whole time, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah, this week it just went by. It was okay, but I can't tell you much about it.
Yep. He said he was on that. Remember the click remote from Adam Sandler's Click? He was on that.
He just skipped to the weekend.
Straight through.
I was just looking to get to today. That was it.
My man was throwing them pallets, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, and in the back of his head, something was going.
Just like that.
Absolutely. Homie was waiting in the water for sure. Yeah, waiting through Pallet Town, bro. Stressful. But yeah, but for me, work week. I mean, another one back at the grind, back at the bullshit, dealing with these people, with these patients, with all this foolish management and whatever is going down. You know, the stresses of working at the health community and stuff like that, dealing with all these crazy folk all alike. You know, the usual BS. So other than that, yeah, indeed. And the weekend, as just like y'all, was chilling, and it was 15 minutes of good downtime before you send yourself right back into jail to pay your 15 minutes again. Step back out. I know it's a rough
comes to the best of us, yeah.
Yeah, rough existence from now till retirement. Yes.
What's that?
I don't know. We're gonna croak before then. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Man, like I said, this adult life ain't it?
No, never was.
Bro, when I'm telling you, when my older family members told me to not grow old, and I was like, wait, y'all be having fun. I ain't listen not one bit, man. As soon as I got to a certain age, everything started to hurt.
Listen, I totally agreed, but there was no stopping it. So it is what it is. You one day you blinked twice, went from 15 to almost 30. Like I don't know what happened, man. I don't know.
What I wouldn't do to go back to the times where I didn't have to pay for bills.
Man, listen, I say that every day.
Every day you open up a notification, you see an email, you open up a letter and shit like that. And you're like, oh, you again? God damn.
Bro, I want you to know what I would not give right now to have nap time again.
Nap time, man. Nap time. Hell
Take
yeah.
me back.
Bring it back. Shit. That or the ultimate ticket that says I get a year off a bill.
Man.
I don't know how, but
got me looking like, bro, that 1 year ticket got me looking like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
Brother, everything paid off for a year. Oh, Lord.
Listen, I'm gonna be jumping out my bed like he's like his grandfather, man.
Hell
man.
Not me.
Get up every day with a smile on my face. Listen, man.
Yup. Every day that I don't gotta pay for bills is a good day. You feel me?
What's big talk? But yeah, so on that note, we're gonna close off Vibe Guys, and we're gonna go into our second segment of the evening. We're going into the off the cuff. So we got a small subsection discussion going down, and I want to pass this to the table. So now with the almighty talk of a lot of things going down with the Dragon Ball universe, whether it be Sparking Zero or Daima coming out tomorrow, I propose this little question, and this is just something for the thought-provoking of the table here. So here is a thought. So you take a Dragon Ball character in different universes, and how would they affect them? And I say this on, you guys have to pick one character. I'm going to say a character beside Goku, and this is totally not Mark inspired. He had a YouTube video taking Goku into different anime universes and stuff like that, and I want you to pick any Dragon Ball Z character beside Goku, go into a different anime universe, and how would you think they would affect him? So right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you my choice. My choice is, and it doesn't have to be a serious choice. You could put him in a comedy anime, anything if you're like it. My choice is Piccolo and Kenichi, my dearest disciple, as either the weird looking exchange student, because they had a lot of weird looking motherfuckers in there. Old as fuck, so you'd imagine him pull up like Shimmy, talk about what's good, younging, and his fresh fit shit. Or he could be one of the weird looking masters that train Kenichi.
Okay.
He'd probably be one of the weird master train Kenichi. I've seen him yelling, "Get up, Kenichi!"
Either one could work, because you know, anime of the 2006, you had them high schools that all look like adults, and he'd pop up and they'd be like, there was a rat man right there. So this green fella just showed up and he's an
okay. So I have a question to answer your question.
Go ahead.
Does the character have to be in a series of like shows? Can it be like a video game series?
It could be a video. I said different universes, so
okay, yeah, cool.
Go ahead.
Because I want you to know that specifically Android 17 from the Super era of Dragon Ball would thrive in Zoo Tycoon, bro.
Man, listen.
He would thrive in Zoo Tycoon, bro.
You know what? I fucks with that answer, man. I honestly, before you said that, my mind went to Animal Crossing for some reason.
Wow. Bro, I want you to know him being able to build his perfect land for these animals. My man would never have a care in the world ever again.
we never seen that man's family, but we did see him care about the man. So
Bro,
yeah, I 100% agree.
My man said he went from being a murderous android to Steve Irwin, bro.
Pretty much, man. Shit. And what was it? Everybody was clowning him because of that certain fit. What did he have tucked in? I think he had his socks.
I think he had it. Yeah, I think so.
Tucked into his pants or some shit like that. And he had the winter coat out in the forest. Yo, 17 had some strange drip, but man knew how to protect the forest.
Bro, and did.
Yeah, no. That's a good choice. I fucks co-host. You got anything?
All right, I've been
marinating.
All right, I'm gonna take Vegeta,
okay,
and I'm gonna put him in Afro Samurai.
So now I gotta ask the question. Vegeta shows up. Does he train in the way of the samurai? Is he going along? Is he going with that, or are you just sending him straight hands?
He's gonna be straight hands. Ninja gonna say something wild, and it's on after that.
Oh hell yeah! Because you get Vegeta upset for saying he blowing up the planet. Like, what the fuck?
Quick question, though. Is Vegeta still going to have his powers, or is he just going to train as a samurai?
I mean, he could still have straight hands and stuff like that. So, but are you cutting off the power? Is he no blast? No blast?
Initially, just hands.
All right.
Oh, and then over time he picks up his powers back as he goes.
Maybe he teach Afro a little something. You see Afro in him.
Okay. I mean, like it wouldn't be too far fetched for Afro to learn that, because like Ki is based in Chi, and samurais are like really honed in with their Chi control. So
if Gohan can teach Videla,
yeah, like it basically be a 1-to-1 essentially. Like the building blocks are basically already there. They just need to be stacked up.
Yep, they gonna teach each other. Afro gonna teach Vegeta some little samurai stuff. He knows like that's gonna be busted up.
My whole thing is, if Vegeta still got his hands though, he definitely sending niggas through a building though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
sure.
This time Vegeta with his blast. All right, that's fine enough. But I definitely know he throw niggas through buildings, scrape them through skyscraper. Like I don't know.
Listen, that's my training partner for Afro. He about to
I just hope that Afro during the training with Vegeta he trains him a better hairline.
Yo, I was just about to say, I knew Ninja was about to say something about the hairline.
That's probably what got him on and popping. That's how he set it off.
Oh man, now that nigga need a hairline.
Facts.
Here we go, and that's how we get it started.
You hear the announcer, round one. What?
The fight.
All right, yeah, that's good discussion, man. I like everybody's. That's so we move on from off the cuff discussion, get nerd/reboot. So, yes. Have you been privy to watch the new Transformers 1?
You know, I have not. But I've been seeing like clips here and there and sometimes I don't care about spoilers, but like this movie, it's looking very, in lack of a better word, very prime.
All right, well, big dog.
Very prime.
Big dog, take it from someone. So this past Tuesday, we got to finally experience and see the movie. After all the shit we've been hearing about Twitter and talking about it and all that stuff, we collabed and we came together. We went to go see the movie on Tuesday. I will tell you right off the bat, my opinions before co-host says his opinions. No spoilers, quick thoughts. Man, we talking about this is some of the best Transformer shit, point blank, boy. When I tell you Paperboy as his character, as the one that he's voicing, man, I'm telling you, when I talk about some peak voice act talking about, bro, that movie amazing. We saw two robot move back to back on 2 Tuesdays between this and the Wild Robot. A1. We talking about cinema, absolute cinema.
All right, I'll look into it.
Co-host, what's your opinion on it?
Listen, I enjoyed the fuck out of it,
man. And this is coming from co-host. Co-host been back in the day with the OG Transformers.
This was a fun ride.
Shit was quality. Action to voice acting to comedy to seriousness, everything. Definitely big recommend. Everybody that's listening, go watch Transformers 1. That shit is one of the cinemas of the year for sure.
Yep, we definitely gave us some good action there. Everything was crisp.
All right.
Big recommend.
I haven't really been in theaters lately. Like I haven't been able to like hit up movie theaters to watch movies. But
I hear that.
I did, however, see one movie that's been on my radar since it got announced. Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay. That was good. So, hey, man, if you're going out to spend the money on movies, we got to certify that it's a banger. Because my next news on the docket is the horrible reception of Joker 2.
Listen, I had mid hopes for it. Like my aspirations for that movie were not the highest. Cause like I've always felt like certain movies don't really need us. The first Joker movie, cinema.
Yeah, it did call for it, but I thought them. So I, on the other hand, thought ideally that we had some chance, even if it was a musical. I thought it was gonna take it a certain direction or a certain mix of whatever they wanted. But man, it just sounded absolute horrible what the fuck they did.
Man, go ahead, Chef.
I'm like, I was really trying to figure out why. The whole time I was just why. Cause like I feel like a lot of what the movie was in the first movie never got expanded upon in the second. It didn't feel like a sequel. It felt like a side story.
That's a
like it felt like how like we got Spider-Man PS4 Insomniac games.
Yeah.
Joker 2 felt like Miles Morales.
Oh damn.
Just to a worse extent. Yeah, it didn't feel like a sequel. It felt like something extra. It felt like an extra DLC.
That's terrible.
You made me pay like $20 full ticket price for New Game Plus.
Nah, that's some boo boo.
Yeah, it's just I just didn't think else exist. What are we trying to accomplish with?
We wasn't trying to accomplish anything.
They was trying to make more money, but it didn't work.
We didn't accomplish nothing.
Not a damn thing.
And you know what really sucks about this movie?
What?
Joaquin Phoenix is a phenomenal actor.
Yes, he is.
And so is Lady Gaga, and they fumbled.
Yeah, and you thought all the places was there, man, but I don't know, man.
God. Man,
that's
even the best actors can't save a crap.
True. They can only regurgitate what you give them. So yeah.
This wasn't even a movie that was fun to hate.
No, apparently not.
Because there's movies that are fun to hate. Like they're just so bad that it's just funny. Like Morbius. Man,
I heard it's hitting Morbius levels when it's on its ratings and stuff like that. I think Morbius might be higher.
Bro, I love Morbius because it was just dumb.
I will never forget the Matt Smith dance off, so I'll always remember that in my head.
Oh man, so like, and I remember going to see Morbius in theaters, like maybe it was like a week after that movie came out, and I was with one of my friends, and me and her, we both watching the movie, and we're like, "What's going on?"
Same here.
The colors in the movie are pretty, the music choices are solid. It's just the story's not really going anywhere.
It felt like a 2000 superhero anti-hero ass movie. That's for sure.
I was like, okay, so the front man in 30 Seconds to Mars is best friends with the doctor.
Yep.
And now they're not best friends anymore.
Pretty much.
And now they're both vampires and they're both fighting each other. But everything is really pretty.
Yeah. Whatever they tried to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking much it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just so funny watching those memes like Madam Web passing up the worst movie of 2024 over the Joker 2 is just that's a fucking shame. That's a fucking shame.
Madam Web hurt to watch.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Hurt.
I'm just happy I didn't watch it in theaters because I knew it was going down.
Same. Oh my god.
But yeah, so moving on to the next on the nerd news docket. So we just saw earlier online that speaking more on Transformers also has a collab with Naruto coming out with a certain Transformer flip between Gamabunta into one of the robots and Kurama. Yeah, so they got a new toy collab. I don't know where the hell this came from, but Naruto's becoming the fun collab all over the place between TMNT and now Transformers.
Isn't there supposed to be another like collaboration happening with Naruto too?
Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, after that one, there's supposed to be another one. No,
I don't even know. Probably. Shit.
Am I thinking about somebody else? I think I might be thinking about the recent Sonic collaboration that's been happening, right?
Oh, that's all around. Sonic's another one to get out there.
Yeah, but what are the Kurama and the Gamabunta?
Yeah, those are the ones I've seen so far. The Kurama,
are they like their own robots, or are they like a mashup of another robot?
I think they're their own, or maybe a mashup of another. All I know is the Kurama one had a Rasengan.
Instead of a blaster, it's a Rasengan.
Yeah, it was just holding up the Rasengan. I was like, well, that's interesting.
Is the Gamabunta one just holding a really big cigar and a little tonto knife?
Honestly, yeah, low key. So it's like how the flip up Megazord toys work. So like the heads is the heads is the chest plate. So you see Gamabunta, I think, with the little cigarette. I don't know. The attention to details is pretty fun here.
That's hilarious.
Hey man, so somebody was a fan, so I appreciate it. But yeah, that's cool. Hey man, I'm all here for wacky tabby.
I mean, those are the ones that usually work out the best because they're just that funny.
They funds, and then like if you think they even fun now, then years later down the line where somebody's like, oh shit, yeah, this actually did happen. That's a collectible.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best thing when a toy just doesn't take itself seriously. So like, it's approachable for everybody to have.
100%. It's cool. So next up on the nerd news docket, so this past Saturday we got a Bleach 20-year animation special right before the new season of Bleach had returned for its third core. And for Bleach 20, they did all the major plot points in Bleach all into the new animation in like a 3-minute video.
Oh, they pulled a Naruto.
Yes, which had prompted people to think that it was a possibility that they might reboot Bleach and do all the major plot points in the animation style and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, they haven't released a Naruto one, so they pulled the hooey on us again. So I don't like.
I want you to know, I will pay an exorbitant amount of money to have both Naruto and Bleach.
You don't have
reanimated.
Mr. Beast already funded the shit for us. He said, I put the money on the line. And these niggas at Studio Hero said, no.
God damn it. Can't have nothing.
Because where the hell's the one that they promised us all those months ago? It never came out.
Can't have shit in this house.
No.
Yo.
No. Even when niggas is rich, we can't have shit in this house.
Can't have shit in this house.
I wonder if it was one of those situations where they said, we better leave well enough alone.
Listen, they can't take on the Bleach after they ain't drop us the Naruto.
Well enough ain't gonna be alone by the time I come into that studio and tell them I need my show. God damn it! Y'all better start animating now before I call Mappa.
Listen, man, we gonna talk about some animation studio issue stuff like that later on in this nerd news and stuff like that because we got a motherfucker to talk about in that. But yeah, man, I don't know if they gonna run this stuff, man. If they keep playing around with these 2 to 3 minute videos, and I think they saying that's the best we got. Yo.
Chef gonna have to bribe them with some food.
Oh, bro, I will bring every pan of mac and cheese. I will bring cheesecake, tres leche, everything that they can think of. Bro, I'll make coquito right now.
Ah, man. Then they never go back to. We gonna wonder why their animation is all funky. And it's because of that coquito, man.
Wait, let me pull back some of the stuff because I can't have them falling asleep on that animating stuff. I can't.
You gonna get them Dragon Ball Super episode 5 ass frames, man.
I'm gonna give them A5 Wagyu-itis, and they're not gonna be able to animate because they're busy sleeping.
You gonna get the first episode, or you gonna get the next episode in like a year's time,
bro. Every episode is gonna be a core.
Yes, y'all finally back. Yes, we are. Next year.
No, we're not. Bro, can't wait for Bleach, the final season, part 2, new game plus final mix, 358 over 2 days.
Yes, man.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah. So next up on the nerd news docket, so like I was saying before, Sparking Zero's early release dropped Monday, and niggas been playing that shit all the way through, and it's official for anybody who's getting the regular. It drops tomorrow, so all people are like playing that Sparking Zero tomorrow. And on top of that, we got Dragon Ball Daima, the first Dragon Ball anime series, besides the like superhero and stuff like that, little thing that they was doing in the past, like since the ending of Super, what was that, 6 years ago?
Yup.
So yeah, so we finally back in this new Dragon Ball anime game and stuff like that, and that should be dropping Eastern time, I think 1 p.m. tomorrow.
I believe 1 p.m. man.
Yeah, so that should be fire.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I got the Ultimate Edition, so I've been playing since Tuesday. I've been playing since Tuesday.
We gonna talk about what niggas been talking about all weekend. About a second, give me a second on that. But nonetheless,
don't y'all spoil the shit for the regular people like me.
No. That's this.
I'm just saying.
There's been a meme that's been coming around, so don't worry about that shit.
And I think I know which one you're talking about.
We gonna talk about that shit. But nonetheless, So that's dropping tomorrow. But before all that, we got to give a little respect because two legends have actually passed. We lost Doc Harris, who's a famous Dragon Ball Z narrator, one near and dear. If you listen to next time on Dragon Ball Z and all that shit.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
All the memes you can talk about it, man. This is a legend out here for so much work. We got to give respect and peace and RIP to Doc Harris and all his good works in the anime community for sure. And also the legendary Sissy Houston, Whitney Houston's mother has just passed as well. And we losing a shit ton of black legends all around, man. It's crazy, man.
Bro, they've been dropping. They've been dropping flies.
2024 has been the year.
Bro, this year has been scary for black people, yo.
Not even just this year. It's like consolidated to like the last month, 2 months. It's been like a shit ton of them snatched up.
Because we lost a mess of people last month, yo.
Bro, the last couple of times we've been on this podcast recording episodes, we've been talking about a number of people that just passed until like the last episode. I dropped the list.
Man, like goodness gracious, can we get a break, yo?
Nah, bro. Between this and the hurricanes that just be bombing Florida like it's going out of style, it's like nah, bro, no breaks.
Yo, can we get like a solid stretch of like maybe a month where the only bad thing that happens is like somebody stubs their toe or something?
Yo, y'all remember when we was at the end of 2023 and we was hoping for a good 2024?
Listen, it was I in the beginning.
Yeah.
Got us in the first half.
Yeah. And then on top of that, next month is election, brother.
Brother, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guys, I don't think this whirlwind of bad is gonna stop.
Brother, man, it better.
I hope.
I got some choice words for this for what we going into right now. I got some choice words.
Man, listen.
One of them being fuck.
Yeah, man.
That's a theme. That's a theme. It's like I throw a what the in front of it because it's just like every time you turn around, it's just like, bro.
Can we not be in newsworthy events for 5 minutes, please?
Bro, I'm so tired of living through things that are gonna be in a history book in like 20 years.
We keep saying that, nigga. They ain't gonna be no books. The way how they deleting shit, we're not getting books.
Bro, we're gonna have every kid is gonna come equipped with a tablet and a backup tablet.
Kids
and
coming out the
tablet's gonna have a stylus. There's gonna be not a single Scantron in sight.
Kids coming out straight up with iPads. I'm telling you.
Bro, they coming out with headsets already. They got the AirPods in at birth.
Nigga, they come out birthing with Twitch stream and TikTok.
Bro,
you got the brain implant soon.
Man.
Yeah, that too, man. Lord,
man, they coming out the womb already with like 5 stocks in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Shit. When we grew up, it was the Gerber plan. Now it's Bitcoins and stocks and shit. Yeah, man.
And I remember when I came out the womb and I was like, regular.
Yeah.
And then I seen these new age kids coming out the womb with Supreme diapers, and they already got tattoos at like -7. I'm like, what's going on? What's in the water?
What is in the water? Ideally, shit. But so going forward on this stuff, for the fans of Over the Garden Wall, the animation that's been kept alive. I can't believe it's 10 years since that shit. That premium content for the fall season, for that Halloween season, Over the Garden Wall. After 10 years, the group has come back together and they're dropping us. It's better than nothing, I guess. But they dropping a 2 to 3 minute animated short that's supposed to be coming out in November, about the year anniversary, and they got the characters back together and stuff like that, and they dropping us a little content off of that. I guess it's on the same vein as the Bleach 20th anniversary, giving us that too. It's all about the taste and seeing if the fandom's still out there and stuff like that. And maybe they might cook up something else. I'm here. I watch the special every year on repeat for 10 years. I didn't realize it's been 10 years I've been watching this shit over and over on repeat, but it's nice to come back.
I would just like to state something. I don't want anybody, nor you, your co-host, or any of your fans in the chat right now to chastise me on this. I've never seen Over the Garden Wall.
Well, man, I'll tell you. Listen, bro, it is one of those specials that came up on Cartoon Network out of nowhere, and when you get into it, it's one of those shits on the shit gets deep as it goes goes in, it's like a night. It's one of those things where you walk in and you think it's all nice and cheery, and then it gets really fucking dark and messed up. Like Adventure Time on one of those crazy episodes.
Okay.
So it's one of those things that I've been watching the past 10 years because it's one of those things that I found a tradition with it around October time. It's really nice. I put people onto it all the time, so I definitely recommend to you guys for sure that it's definitely one thing to definitely check out. It's like a small 6-piece special, and it's all like 30 minutes.
All right. Is it one of those like monster conglomerate series where like a bunch of creators from different shows on Cartoon Network have made it? Like how like Flapjack had people like Rebecca Sugar and the people that made Chowder and stuff.
I think so.
Is it one of those?
I think so because different episodes, different shenanigans and stuff like that. The animation doesn't change like throughout the 6 episodes, but it's always good quality animation, and the stories get like really weird. Music, it's just, some of the songs will bang and it'll be earworms and stuff like that, but like it's also like creepy and weird and shit like that. And I would have told you that you could enjoy it on fucking Max. But you know, Max likes to take shit off.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say, yo ho ho, you'll find it.
Is Over the Garden Wall in the same vein of like shows like the Infinity Train?
Yes,
sort of like.
Okay, and down those lines. That's why it's kept fandom for 10 years. It is definitely one of those on the Adventure Time, on one of the sickos situation. Infinity Train. It was always one of those absolute quality. It's really good. And those 6 episodes, you get a full story, and it's crazy shit. That's why I love it every time. And hearing they're adding anything to the lore and giving us anything additional is okay by me. We've been starving for 10 years and they finally threw us a bone, so I'm here for it.
Well, in light of you saying that watching Over the Garden Wall is like an October thing for you, yep. I only have one October whatever. Like I only have one like I would say kind of tradition for October. Scary Godmother's Halloween Spooktacular.
Agreed.
And I know a lot of people are tired of that special.
Nah.
I'ma never get tired of that special, boy. I'ma never get tired of that special.
Listen, that special sits there just like I need my grandma get running over by the reindeer.
Bro, that special starts bubbling inside the pot, just like how Mariah Carey's The Frosting in December.
Christmas don't fucking start until grandma get run over.
Bro, as soon as I hear that grandma got run over by a reindeer, I'm like, yep, it's about that time of the year again.
If it wasn't that, for me, it was between that or all of the other reindeer. If it wasn't them motherfuckers if it
that's a deep cut.
Right? If it wasn't for them motherfuckers there'd be no Christmas. There'd be no fucking Christmas.
Listen, I only have one Christmas tradition. It's Year Without a Santa Claus. Man, listen. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. Snow. I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. 10 Below. That gets me going every time, boy.
Listen, it's just some things that you gotta push the button for. You gotta push the holiday button for. If they not out, then you need to get
ABC Family, 25 Days of Christmas, boy.
Yep,
come on.
Yep.
31 days of
Halloween.
Man. Oh God.
Man, the stuff.
Can I tell you about I said that the Halloween Spooktacular is an October tradition for me. Mm-hmm. There's one more, and this is from like when I was a wee young lad.
Okay.
Y'all remember The Little Vampire?
Yay!
Yes.
Bro, I bring that movie up and almost nobody remembers it. I'm like, bro,
I had that shit on. I had that shit on VHS.
Bro, it had Mr. Lipnicki before he had that Stuart Little fame.
Yep. I wanted that.
Same, bro.
Dude was hot in that shit, man.
Bro, that whole family had me in a choke. That's my Twilight.
Bro, that ending when you got to see them.
Oh man.
Yeah, that shit hit. That shit hit, man. Shit hit. Nah, The Little Vampires is definitely one special to my chapter.
Bro, I hold that movie very near and very dear to my heart. That was a very special movie for me as a kid growing up.
One of those that I added on my list to October, like watch-alongs, one of those things that you gotta watch through edition. One of those is a recent one that kind of came out, but like it's between fandom trying to hold it up to be a classic and all kinds of battle between it. But Wendell and Wild, when it came out, I thought that was quality, and I think that's an October tradition to me.
It's a damn shame that movie isn't more popular than it should be.
Everybody
because that movie is gas.
Yeah, everybody yells for claymation and shit like that. And we got a black old girl heading off this claymation. You got Key and Peele and that shit like that. Like, come on, quality.
I'm like, they're giving us what we're asking for.
Yeah, man. That's why I'll always hold it up from October tradition. That and Over the Garden Wall is my Halloween. With Coles, you got any Halloween? Any movie you like to put on for the Halloween?
The last couple of years, like I said, it's been my season running Chucky.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Man, they goddamn canceled it before.
Yeah.
Big heated, man. Big.
For the last couple of years, that's been my Halloween. I watch it.
Bro, I want you to know that I didn't really watch horror movies like that growing up, and I still don't now because I've never really been a really big horror buff. But like the Child's Play movies hit a special part of my soul.
Oh yeah,
it connected to me on another level, and I really appreciate Brad Dourif for playing Chucky.
Did you get to watch the series?
I did, and just like everybody else here, I was real upset when they stopped it. Because that series was cold.
I'm still so mad. Why would you announce that you canceled it before October? Like right before October? Are you nuts?
That's a damn crying shame.
Yep, I'm over here getting ready, waiting to see what happened after how we left off last time. I'm like,
bro, got myself ready to watch Chucky, huh? You said what? Canceled?
Bro. Like what?
Canceled?
Huh?
Halloween? Like what the hell? What you mean?
Huh?
You getting rid of Santa too? Like, bro, what you doing?
I was just about to say, we canceling Christmas now?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's really about to be a year without a Santa Claus. God damn it.
Damn, they didn't defrost Mariah. She done missed the year, bro.
Damn, bro, she freezing burnt now.
Damn.
Damn you global warming.
There we go again. Fuck, man. Fuck. Yeah. So, all right. So, back to the nerd news. All right. So this next one, here we go again, co-host. We got to talk about it because I sent you the link for that shit. But man, Blade loses another director, Jamez Samuels, bro.
What?
This is like the 7th director. They ain't filmed nothing yet.
Mahershala
Ali's getting so goddamn old. At this point, he about to play this as Blade's father.
Bro, he about to go back through the green door.
Yeah, or the black door, or the blue door, or the red door. Like, fuck this.
Bro, he about to come back to life in Luke Cage again.
Yes, like, yo, bro, if this movie's never getting off the ground and we never gonna see this nigga collab with nobody, man.
This is such a sad state of affairs.
Oh my God.
He's seen movies that have come, gone, get sequels, get put into animation properties and all this shit before he even shows up. That nigga took so long that fucking Wesley Snipes came back. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, he's still wearing that Blade hat that he wore when he was at Comic-Con, bro.
That shit dusty as hell.
Facts. He got rips in the brim. The sticker ain't even there no more. The dust is covered up the sticker spot.
Everybody's waiting for that Mahershala Ali news that he dropped out of the project. Because once he dropped out of the project,
at this point, it's like bro gotta be frustrated as fuck.
That gotta hit like crack because boy, I'd be sick of it. This is too long a wait, man.
Bro, he a better man than me. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, better whatever. I guess Marvel gotta be paying him for a holding fee or something like that because this is ridiculous. This is insane. But yeah. So following up more on the nerd news, we got so this week, and it looks like a few other restaurants was doing it as well, but it's like the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob, I guess in general. Everybody was doing the Krabby Patty stuff. So I want to talk on my experience. Guest, have you tried the Wendy's Krabby Patty collab yet?
I have yet to try it, which is crazy because SpongeBob been my thing since I've been aware of cartoons.
Agreed. Now,
but so I have somebody that's told me about the meal itself, and they were basically saying that it's kind of It's just
It's all right. So I bought it Tuesday when I was ready to ready to go see Transformers 1 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I had brought that. So what it is so the best part of it, in my recommendation, is the pineapple frosty. Just the mixture of pineapple frosty. It worked good. But really all it is just between that and just the fries. And if you're lucky enough to get stickers, I've seen some people ain't get stickers, but it's really just the pineapple frosty, like medium fries, and what is a Dave's single 1.5 just with like special sauce, which tastes like Chipotle mayo with an extra kick.
So you're telling me they don't recreate the Krabby Patty that SpongeBob made, where he dressed up the pickles and laid them to bed with cheese slice?
First of all, brother, it's not even a sesame seed bun.
Oh my God!
Disrespect.
Yeah, man. No, it's legit. It's legit. A Dave single. Everything is the same except for the sauce.
Bro, I want you to know the person that works PR for Wendy's Twitter, they would have never done that.
That's what I'm saying. They don't even design the bag. They don't put nothing in no box, no special box, no design the wrapping, no nothing. It's just here, nigga.
Bro, you telling me they didn't have enough? Wendy's don't got money to make a crab trap that looks like the Krusty Krab to use as a bag for your food?
No,
they had Squidward make it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, yeah, everything makes sense now.
Yeah, so you can get it all. You can get it all for the nice price of $12.
Man. Wendy's fumbled the bag on this one.
This was easy layup. Because it's funny because I've seen other collabs. So Black Tap is doing it as well. They're making their own kind of Krabby Patty, which they kind of infuse the breading together and the patties on the inside. I don't know why they did their own version of whatever the hell that is, but that's Black Tap. Yeah, that's who. I seen That's Deli, the place that does the mac and cheese patty and shit like that. They're doing their own Krabby Patty collab with a whole bunch of shit, Maggie Burger in the mix. A whole bunch of shit. A whole bunch of niggas is on the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob doing a whole bunch of shit.
But like, you know what needs to happen now, right?
What?
Since it's the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob. We need the one place in New York to be king right now. We need Serendipity to make pretty patties.
Oh, yeah. Yo, I'm not going to lie. Every time I see a macro or any of them shits out there,
I'm telling you.
I always think of it. I always think of pretty patties.
I'm telling you, bro. If Serendipity comes out with their own form of macarons that just look exactly like pretty patties, the bank they would make.
They look just supersize them bitches and you'll make it, man. Just
bro, they'd make so much bank they'd be called JP Morgan Chase.
You got it. You def got it. It's crazy. I
know they listening.
Oh yeah, they always. But like I like how companies take these collabs and some of them be acting a fool with these collabs. Like I don't understand why Wendy's dropped the ball when there's been other fast food places that have picked up the ball and tried something fun with it. Wendy's didn't try nothing, bro.
And that's what's really upsetting me because Wendy's at the core of its goddamn like business model is a fun fast food spot.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't get where the crisscross happened and shit like that. But this is whack.
Their Twitter account has a national roast day, but they couldn't come up with something for SpongeBob's 25th anniversary.
They should have roasted this collab,
bro.
Oh yeah,
like it's like you said, it was literally a layup, and then they threw it into the crowd. Layup went over the backboard and hit somebody in the face.
Anybody remember when Wendy's dropped a mixtape?
Yeah.
Like I don't like they used
I
to
do
go
remember
so
that.
hard. They used to go so hard. So you telling me they going this lacking and shit? Like come on, man.
They were cooking with grease.
Nah, bro. I miss old Wendy's. I don't know what happened, man. This Wendy's got soft, man. Yeah.
They not made a chum burger.
Yo, son. Somebody said Arby's should be doing the chum bucket meal.
You know, I want you to know it's really funny because the very first thought I had was Arby's. That's so crazy.
They said they got the
that was
so crazy. That was the very first thought that crossed my mind as soon as you said that.
It's even funnier when you know at Times Square they're literally like right around the Times Square section. They're like literally across the street.
Oh, that would work out perfect. Oh my.
Like bro, it's so perfect, perfect. And you can imagine Plankton right now yelling, "We have the meat, Karen!"
I went to college
to serve you this meat.
Yep. Oh, that would work out so well. Oh my.
Chum on a stick, chum shake.
Arby's, come on, free press here, man. Y'all
bro,
make this work.
I know y'all are listening to us. I know y'all are listening to us right now. We're giving you free money.
Free money. All right, so last bits of couple of news here. So real quick, the Tomb Raider series had officially dropped on Netflix, so you can check that out now. Part of that animation like overhaul or something like that they were doing on Netflix. They dropped that Terminator one, and now the Tomb Raider's out. I think Tomb Raider has about like 8 episodes, so you can check that out on Netflix now. I haven't seen all of it and stuff like that. Hearing mixed reviews, but I guess everybody got to check it out.
All right.
Yep. And so this is for the wrestling news within our bubble and stuff like that. Quick thoughts on Bad Blood, the main parts. So I want to talk about the main parts, as in the final boss's return and the Hell in a Cell match.
Boy, when I tell you that Hell in a Cell match, cinema. That Hell in a Cell match was cinema, bro.
Certified bang.
Good.
I know CM Punk is talking to us about saying that he didn't have a Hell in a Cell match in him. It didn't look like he didn't have a Hell in a Cell match in him, yo. I tell you.
He didn't have a Hell in a Cell match of this generation. He had one of the classic generation.
Man, listen, I'll take more of those fights. I'll take a lot more of those matches.
Has been wild. If you would have told me CM Punk McIntyre would have been putting on a Hell in like that,
shit, you would have told me the night before Royal Rumble that they was gonna have a feud that goes off this long and ends in a phenomenal Hell in a Cell match. I would have been like, what,
bro? How long has this feud been going on now? Like 2 years, basically?
It feels like, but it's been going on since January. Because he injured him in January at the Rumble.
Yeah, and then he came back, and then they've been beefing online since when Drew McIntyre became the biggest troll of WWE.
Yeah, I prayed for it, and it happened.
You think about this whole thing. No belt, nothing special. It's been over, some words, and a bracelet.
Well, no belts between them specifically, because CM Punk has definitely fucked over that man about 2-3 times.
Mm-hmm.
That man has had that belt in his hand literally one time, and Sexy Crow to that man at WrestleMania had that nigga fold and cashed in on. Then fucking he finally get the briefcase and get that shit folded again.
Listen, he told he was gonna make his life a living hell.
Sure did.
And then that's why they had to end it.
And I just want it to be known that that's it. I'm perfectly fine with the ending of this rivalry. Like, this was
I don't need
the perfect ending. I don't need no more.
That's it. No more.
It's tied up in a nice pretty bow. I'm like,
facts.
Neither of them could walk straight. So yeah, we good.
Bro,
fucking Drew got
CM Punk needed an oxygen machine after he fell on the floor in the middle of the ramp.
Oh yeah.
He said, I need to call my wife.
Bro, son, the way how Drew took that fucking toolbox to the head and that blood was leaking, bro.
Bro, I felt that, first of all. Because toolboxes in any regard are sturdy as hell.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I heard that clunk that when CM Punk hit Drew in the forehead with that, I was like, brother split open. And then I seen him leaking. I was like, brother split open.
That shit came down like
and then Corey Graves was like, we need to go check on the Muda scale. I'm like, bro, we need to check on the Moxley scale for that one.
Yeah. And the nigga got the wrench and started chinging him some more, and then more started leaking. Like, damn, son, they said double juice, and they gave us double juice.
Bro got that wrench and started cracking him open like a can of Spam, yo. Like,
yeah, man.
God.
Nigga, tomato soup ass nigga opened his forehead, bro.
Christ almighty.
Oh.
And to think that was the first match off rip.
Bro, that was such a hard match to have to follow up on. Making that the first match was crazy.
We knew it was either gonna open or end, and definitely for sure they opened.
It wasn't gonna close. And for sure it wasn't gonna close.
Well, we about to talk. Well, what's y'all opinions on the other half of this conundrum? Because that was
first
opening.
Talk about this. Imagine you being in the back after that match. Like, what's supposed to do after this?
Well, ask Nia Jackson Bailey, because I think that match was all confungled, bro. I don't care how much I wanted to be hyped off that Nia Hurricane Rana. Yo, that shit was funny as hell, because it looked like Bailey had a delay going.
That match was solid. Like, despite its fumbles, I feel like it was solid. It was a decent match.
I argue that match hot mess until Tiffany came out, because even the crowd didn't give a fuck about them. They was yelling Tiffany throughout that whole match. So a lot of shit kept making me laugh. The Hurricane Rana, even the Bailey the top rope cedar and shit like that, when Nia just fell over, I was like, I just feel kept after the third shit went wrong. I just kept laughing.
Listen, when Nia sat up like Undertaker, I was like, oh yeah, man, man.
The match kicked an octave when Tiffany came down. The same old cash situation that they've been doing the other 3 matches, but nonetheless, it made everybody pop and excited. So I was like, that helped. But like them following the Hell in a Cell match,
no matter what you put in that spot, it was just gonna be you can't need time to recover. So it's just like
it was that was any match after that first match was bathroom break.
I'm gonna be honest, man. That show is pretty much like beside the Hell in a Cell and the main event's conundrum of the situation that happened. I was a 2-match card for me because a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in that show was going to the wayside. The DQ with Raquel and that being a mess with her trying to drop Liv on. I was like,
bro,
I was so confused for a minute because I was like, oh wait, this DQ's in the Sharkade thing,
bro.
I don't know why I assumed there was no. I was like, what are the rules? I didn't know they was doing the Sharkade.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Raquel is back.
Yeah,
because like she's one of the dominant women forces that we needed. Because we have too many just face heel that are like really generic. We don't got that powerhouse feel in the women's division on Raw.
Especially,
but like it's like y'all could have just finished the match.
Bro, I know the referee. The referee was far away, man. Just turn around for like a quick second, bro. Like what are we doing, man? That shit was a fumble.
Yeah.
So the supposed story is that Raquel came out too early and the ref had to call her audible.
So who the fuck sent her out? Because she wasn't running out by herself.
Somebody
fucked up the play. Somebody fucked up the play. So that was a mess in itself. And it was a fun match until that happened. That one had a reverse effect than Nia and Bayley, because Nia and Bayley was a mess until Tiffany showed up, and this one turned into a mess when Raquel. I don't know. And then the Damian and Finn match, they had a regular ass raw ass match, and Finn got totally.
I don't understand. They could have built that fight a little bit better.
Bro, how you sponsored by Dragon Ball Z, but you ain't Dragon Ball Z scrapping?
For real. And then you got JD and Carlito came out too, right?
Everybody helped. Yeah, everybody. Yo, didn't Finn drop like 3 coup de grace?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and then Damian said, I'm a New Yorker. Nah.
Hit him with one south of heaven, telling me you trying to convince me that Finn ain't buried up that
Bro,
shit?
you telling me that this man got caved in his chest, double foot stomped from on the top rope 3 times. And it took 1 choke slam.
Son was like, I got hit harder on 101st. Come on, man.
But it took 1 sit-out choke slam.
No. You want to know what's sad about that? Because Finn visits Brooklyn all the time, so he should be able to survive.
Man, listen.
He a visitor.
That means he should have, at least, since he's a visitor and he visits a lot, because he always be in Brooklyn. I don't know. He always be taking pictures in the MTA. I don't even know why he be taking the train. But nonetheless, he should have at least took 2 of them bitches.
Bro, he gonna be visiting the hospital after that choke slam. Apparently, the way it took him out.
That was terrible. That was fucking terrible.
Good God. Like, what?
Shit. It was to the point that it was so funny that I hear Judgment Day so much that when Finn came out with him, I was like, oh shit, when's the last time I heard this?
Bro, I don't even remember the last time I heard like everybody's individual theme. Like, God forbid I hear Carlito's theme.
Oh, please. I don't
either, but like I haven't heard his theme in a minute.
Yeah, they can keep giving Judgment Day like that. Just give him street trash.
Liv don't even got a theme no more. She just comes out. Liv don't even got a theme no more. She just comes out the Dominic's theme.
True.
Oh, that's right. I forgot they changed his theme.
Yeah, man, it's a lot going on. But yeah, between that and then the Saudi belt, another Saudi belt.
Bro, that belt looks so dumb.
Man, whoever compared that shit to that Shield Pokemon, that shit was A1.
Bro.
So I have a question about that. Doesn't Braun Strowman actually have the belt?
He got the green. He got the other one.
Nah, he got the
greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he got the greatest Royal Rumble belt. He don't got the crown jewel belt.
Okay, because I was so confused.
Speaking of, are they ever gonna do another greatest Royal Rumble so Braun can defend that belt?
Yo, first they need to have all them niggas get on the plane, and not everybody wants to go.
You right.
So nah, bro.
That's probably why they got the world champions fighting for their respective belts, because they're obligated to go.
Bro, isn't the greatest Royal Rumble the same night when they all got held up at the hangar and they wouldn't let the plane go? I wouldn't try that again.
That's the very one.
You're
I would
absolutely
not try
right.
that again. I would have been shell shocked. So yeah, you ain't getting 50 niggas over there again.
Bro, Triple H, Paul Levesque, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, whatever you want to go by, I know you're listening in on this conversation. Bring back the Cruiserweight Classic, por favor.
What happens? Yo, everybody was hyped for a second. They thought they was getting the women's mid-card belt, bro. Nah,
that's
bro.
Isn't that the thing that's on Twitter?
Bro. The women's division, and I don't understand why they aren't doing this on the main roster either, because Kalani Jordan with the NXT Women's North American Championship right now has been eating, bro.
Let's talk about NXT for a second. The blackest WWE show running, because, bro, I've not seen nothing but like Twitter. And I'm talking about like the black side of social media creators and stuff like that. Talk about their enjoyment of NXT and being all black.
I'm not complaining either. What the fuck?
No, fabulous.
Not gonna see me complaining.
I love
I just think it's really funny because of that one that episode that recently aired where they had like Bianca, Jade, Kalani, Trick, and then they were like, "Why's Jay here?" I'm like, "You know why Jay's here? What are you talking about?"
Jay be lit, and we love Jay, but at the same time, that shit was just so funny because it is one of those things. It's like we all love Jay, but in a meme picture, it would dead ass be like, "Wait, why is he?" It's like that one picture with LeVar Burton and his family, and then he also says that one random white.
It's like the Wayans brothers and Jim Carrey.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah, this shit is in living color. NXT is in living color. This is their in living color era.
That's it. It's just Jay is Jim Carrey. That's it. That's literally it.
And so Chef brought up a good point. In regards to Kalani and the North American Women's Championship, I think this is a trial run.
Oh yeah, and it's been going good.
Before they do it on the main roster,
bro, they better get a full purchase of WinRAR then. Because, like, the women's division is severely lacking on both brands without a mid-card title.
Like I said, if they finna inch anything SmackDown, give that shit to me, man. What you doing?
Bro, she's putting in God's work right now. With nothing to show for it. Yeah, and it's upsetting me.
Yeah, man. And she doing this while we all finding out more that Keith is still out. Like, it's been a whole year. My son been going from AEW since like December. He's still out with his medical condition. So, you know, she's dealing with that shit at home and then putting bangers on TV.
Putting on bangers. Like, give that woman a title, goddammit.
Put respect on Meechin's name, bro.
God, like, do something.
Putting in that work, bro.
Like, I don't even care. Like, just don't have her be in a tag team no more. Not now. Now is not the time to be relegating her to a tag team. Let her have her singles run. Give her a mid-card title. Let it be the working woman's title. And then Mia Yim just wreck shop.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be. If you're gonna do a mid-card belt, it got to be for the workings.
Have her have a nice little feud with Zelina Vega for a little bit.
Ooh, you know what?
That or run the ones and twos back with Chelsea Green again.
Wait, you didn't say her name right.
Chelsea Green.
There you go.
She's gonna report you to management. You better get that right, Cole.
Facts.
I don't know.
Before she gets Samantha Irvin on your ass.
I don't need to see no emails from Chelsea in the inbox, co-host.
Bro, I just want you to know, Chelsea Green. I do not speak for him. Like, I know how to say your name.
Oh, it's perfectly fine. If she want to hit up the podcast, if she's trying to join, sure. Hey, if Chelsea Green wants to pull up to the podcast, talk that smoke, then let's go.
She might request I gotta give her the co-host, and I'm like, for this episode, I'm like,
see, so this is probably gonna.
Balls don't got the balls to call out Chelsea Green.
Oh my God, he did it again.
Let's go with the smoke.
Oh my God, he did it again.
Let's go with the smoke.
Bro, the next episode of the podcast might be postponed after this one. I'm not gonna hold you. The way he
the podcast, and we'll come talk. I am the person to talk to anyway, so it don't matter. Go ahead.
My goodness gracious, Lord have mercy.
Yeah. All right. So last bit of this wrestling talk though. How y'all felt about the Rock final boss?
What was up with that 3 count that he did at the end?
I don't fucking know. I don't even know why he switched fingers for that shit.
So,
bro, he stuck up the 1, and I was like, oh, who is he signing with? And then I saw 2, and then he said 3, and he walked away, and I was like, you learned how to count, bro?
And then he did the gun knife thing.
So, you learned how to count, dog?
Rock be doing what Rock do.
My thoughts was that was for Cody Rhodes and
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
I guess. Or maybe he was saying triple threat, or he was saying he said 1, 2, 3 to Cody. I don't fucking.
You know, Rock feels the type of way about Cody being the champion as it is.
Yeah.
He probably feels the type of way that Roman was teaming with him.
Yeah.
Bro, how do you know that he wasn't counting that 3 count for Solo? I love you, my tribal chief.
Yeah, he don't want no smoke with Jacob. He not doing that.
Listen, man, Solo said it's all according to the plan, so we know who the real tribal chief, the high chief.
You know Jacob loves his tribal chief.
Yeah.
I love you, Solo.
Tribal chief.
And Solo might love the Rock. So there you go. By personification, Jacob is teaming with the Rock.
Listen, man, I seen on Twitter/X, Jay was talking about how the bloodline gonna be all right because family fight every once in a while. I'm like, what he teasing?
Well, yes, that goes on. Love the Intercontinental Championship. Let's go.
I seen this one thing. I can't remember on which social media I seen it on, but somebody was like, you know how nice of a situation this would be, and it was like Jay holding the IC title and Jimmy holding the US title.
I saw that.
And I was like, that's cool, but like I don't see Jimmy being a singles wrestler.
That, and also, I mean, with the US division is the banger division, and I can't see Jimmy in that shit right now at all.
Yeah, no.
Like
yeah.
he gotta get to Carmelo.
Definitely don't see it.
I listen, bro. Jay is his own person, and him getting to this Intercontinental stuff is long since run. Jimmy didn't have that kind of arc yet.
Nope.
Like we ain't stand 10 toes down with everything. Like Jay fought Roman for the Universal belt. That was his first singles championship he was running up. Jimmy had that experience. Jimmy was there getting choked out.
Yep.
I would if Jimmy was getting a singles championship, Jimmy be so jokey. I would have imagined him with the 24/7.
Bro. They're gonna bring it back out of retirement and just give it to Jimmy.
Pull that shit out the trash can.
Bro, and then R-Truth is gonna be like, little Jimmy.
Hey, there we go.
Oh my God.
There we go. Full circle.
Bro, Triple H, I know you listen. I know you listen to me. I'm giving you bread, money, I'm giving you a band, a stack, a rack. You want where I live. I'll come to Stamford, Connecticut right now and just put me on the board.
We a train away. We come talk.
Just put me on the board and I'll put this work in.
Just like The Rock, 1, 2, 3. You get
facts.
Yeah. All right. So off the wrestling news, the last couple bits of nerd news and stuff like that, we gotta celebrate because Max has finally announced that boo-boo ass Velma show got canceled. One of the rare Max W that they decided to do.
Oh, thank God.
So I only watched like a half an episode, so and that was it to send me running away. For you guys that probably watch more,
I would have to say that I unfortunately have seen the whole series.
Me too.
And I was like, I knew it was gonna be bad, but I watched to see if anything was gonna be sort of good. It never got sort of good.
So can we talk about this show ironically making Scrappy do a babyface?
Bro.
This show in years that they've been trying to make Scrappy Doo thing for years, the Velma show created a situation that Scrappy Doo became the hero that we did not know we.
And I'll never understand how they figured that out. They stumbled upon that one.
No. How they stumbled upon it is they put Scrappy in it thinking niggas already hated Scrappy Doo. So by retrospect, they would cheer Velma for them handling the situation. But no, it actually had a reverse effect where it turned out making Scrappy Doo more famous for getting rid of the problem in the first place.
God damn it. They did my boy Shaggy dirty in that show.
Yeah. So for the niggas who, I mean, at this point, I don't think anybody gives a shit or cares enough about spoilers or anything with this canceled air show in general. But so they have Scrappy in the show, and Scrappy actually causes he kills Velma. The final episode of the show, streamlined on the actual series basis, their final episode has Velma die, and it's because of Scrappy Doo. Scrappy Doo kills.
Yep, and it's by far one of the best things.
Yes.
Goddamn fucking character has ever done in his inception.
The show dead ass ends with Velma dead, and she's a ghost that haunts.
Yep.
And did you watch the Halloween special?
I did. unfortunately.
Motherfuckers, yo, I'm so happy they canceled because they tried to pull themselves out of the grave with that one. Literally, they brought her back from the dead, and I was like, bro, you are angry for me. They even left out like a plot line and shit like that. I was like, don't you dare.
They were daring. They were definitely daring.
First ever rare max double. Wow, beside the day, but like beside all that shit, man, the rare W that they did by canning this. Shit is ridiculous. All right, so now this part of the news, this is what I wanted to talk about because everybody was talking about everybody who played Sparking Zero throughout this week has had a big old beef with that big monkey bitch. Let's talk about the Great Ape Vegeta controversy of this week. So for people who are walking into Sparking this week, and we talking about like influencers and hype beasts and niggas all around, have been walking into the story mode. We talk about story mode. We talk about Saiyan Saga. We talk about early shit. If you're playing in the Goku story, fight Great Ape Vegeta, and niggas have to the point where there's meme. Bandai has come out with a response. They've been coming out with all the memes about Great Ape Vegeta, and all you see is the memes is about failing and retrying and the disrespect, talking about lower the difficulty.
Bro,
and I have seen nothing but meme.
I want you to know that my first-hand experience with Great Ape is that he was fucking annoying to fight.
Yes, that shoulder block and that black.
He's not. It's not like he's difficult. He's just annoying.
Yes, very much.
And like the most annoying part of that fight is that because he's annoying, you get caught up a lot.
Oh, big
by
time,
what he
big
does.
time. Spam
So you die.
and move, nigga.
You die a lot in that fight when you first boot up Sparking Zero. And the fact that when you die enough times, instead of getting to the retry screen where it says retry and quit, it'll say retry, lower difficulty and retry, and then quit. And I'm like, so you're calling me a bitch.
Bro, I see niggas all alike spend 6 hours fighting this nigga. They called Great Ape Vegeta an Elden Ring boss.
Bro, I seen that lower difficulty and retry, and I was like, you calling me a bitch, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm gonna continue hitting retry normally because you ain't gonna call me out my goddamn name like that.
Bro, the meme of
that we got something for you.
The meme of that Great Ape monkey bitch having his hand on a nigga's shoulder, talking about you should probably try, bro.
Bro.
Do you know what that screen called you? That screen called you Yamcha. That's what it did.
Man, don't ever disrespect me like that.
Bro, the after Great Ape Vegeta and all his shenanigans, you know the Vegeta slander is going up by 100. You got niggas siding with Frieza all along at this point.
Bro, these motherfuckers talking about. I understand why Frieza was calling them monkeys.
Bro,
I saw that and
Bro, I saw some shit on Twitter today that had me crying. They had a picture of Golden Frieza. They said if you lower the difficulty, the monkey wins.
Bro, you filthy fucking monkey.
Yo, so everybody this whole has been siding with. They were like, "You blew up the planet. Good job."
Facts.
I have
Facts.
never
seen bro. That definitely was 5 minutes for sure.
This is a bigger face turn for Frieza than the Tournament of Power,
bro.
Niggas is so funny, bro. I've seen so many memes. It is so funny. You never know what thing catches on in the week of things releasing, but I did not expect Great Ape Vegeta equals Elden Ring boss.
Elden Ring boss, bro. And then they gotta think about it too, because they calling Great Ape Vegeta the Elden Ring boss. They're still in the Saiyan arc.
Yeah.
You're playing Goku's story. Goku's story ends at the Tournament of Power.
bro, it gets. I've heard so many niggas get bitch slapped by like I heard Fusama's problem. I heard Goku Black and Fusama's is
bro. I heard Jiren is a fucking problem, bro.
Are you shocked? What? Are you shocked? But
motherfuckers is complaining.
Bro, I heard on they had the funk when it was at 60K. I heard it one day it dropped from 60K to 30K drop, and I guarantee a lot of them niggas does a Great Ape.
Bro. You know, in the long run, Great Ape Vegeta really wasn't that difficult.
No!
He was just annoying.
I ain't one of them niggas because he caught me lacking like 2 times, and then I was like, all right, nah, y'all ain't gonna handle that. So I followed that. But after I beat that, I went on the internet. I saw so many videos of niggas tapping out. I was like, bro, what is going on?
Y'all wasn't in these Tenkaichi streets to begin with. That's all this.
They wasn't born by. They wasn't in here fighting Kid Buu and Budokai 2. They wasn't in here with the Budokai 1 trying to held Raditz into the goddamn screen. They wasn't here for none of that.
They wasn't here in Tenkaichi 3 fighting Harudegar in his kid trunks, bro.
Oh my God. They wasn't in here with charging the special beam cannon and burning in the middle of your fucking hand.
Bro, they don't know that palm pain, bro. They don't know that shit.
I definitely left.
Bro, I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I got 2 seconds left. I just need to stay in the middle. And then I hear Raditz go, "Don't push your luck." And I'm like, God.
About a trigger. Don't push your luck. OD fucking elbow.
Bro, that was the Silver the Hedgehog. It's no use before Sonic 06 came out.
Remember the second outfit Raditz had on where he had the Cody Rhodes.
Man,
with no knee pads.
Yes.
Listen,
don't push your luck.
Don't push your luck every fucking time, bro. That elbow to the face, whether you're trying to hold him in the center or charge the motherfucker, bro. It's so upsetting, bro.
God,
triggers that or Kid Buu going crazy because he had 7 health bars and he was willing to blow everything at you, man.
Bro, 7 health bars. Then he have like 6 full bars of ki that he could use.
Nigga, he was hitting you with the warp Kamehameha from jump.
Bro, from jump. God, and you thought you could block it? Nah, he's charging that sucker up.
Listen, man, yeah. So for the new niggas that's heading into Sparking Zero tomorrow, be blessed because the Great Ape controversy will continue as it gets funny.
Listen, and either you will overcome every boundary that's put in your way, or you're gonna side with Frieza.
I can't get over.
Guess I'll find out tomorrow.
They Bandai them, and they had IGN talking about niggas was like saying this game was too hard. Y'all smell like me.
It was like, there's one thing, like, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of games that where I gotta just put down. Like, I've never been a Souls-like player, so Dark Souls, Elden Ring, those aren't my games. They definitely way too hard for me.
Game.
But like Sparking Zero,
the Soul games we play is that damn crab.
Yep, another crab's treasure. That's my game. That's the only Souls-like I play.
That's the only shit I'm going. I ain't going past all that shit. Like, nah, bro. Y'all comparing this monkey to the shit that they dealing in Sun Kong. Yo, that shit crazy.
No, thank you, bro.
Crazy. They got Great Ape Vegeta on that Sun Wukong pack.
Man's got that Journey to the West pack.
This nigga stopping your journey to the West. That's for sure.
God damn.
All right, and the last bit of nerd review we got is I wanted to talk to you guys about this because me and co-host talked about something of this situation time, and I talked to co-host, and this was one of the OTs that we had, and I talked about what is the situation. Wait so long for a show, but it comes out and it ends up being ass because sometimes we got to give people grace and time for them to cook up some quality goodness, but sometimes shit be happening, and sometimes you got to be like, all right, bro, I don't know about the leeway we give you here. Because if we give you a long time and you cook up disaster, I don't know how to feel about it. And with that, I want to talk about this Uzumaki anime. Because, bro, what's happening? This Uzumaki, this Ito Uzumaki anime that finally hit adults. The promotion of this show came out in 2019. They were hyping this show up at an anime NYC, I think 2019. They told us this shit was coming out in 2019. And everything held this show back for the longest time. All the way up till we hit the point now that this show has come out, and this show has announced to only have 4 episodes. Niggas waited five years for 4 episodes, and after the first episode was amazing quality and shit like that. The second episode dropped, and it became a meme because the animation quality dropped all the way to the sink, and everything was controversial about it. Because even the producers and the animators behind it said that production and everything was bad. Everything was bad. Going into the second episode all the way towards the end of the entire show.
That's really unfortunate to hear because I was really excited for that.
Bro, 5-year wait. They announced this show in 2019. 5 years for 4 episodes? And you telling me majority of it is ass?
You mean it sounded a lot like the last season of 7 Deadly Sins.
So, co-hosts, I want to talk to you about, because we've talked about giving animation leeway, but when you wait 5 years for animation and you only got 4 episodes, and only good episode was episode 1, and then you complain and you talk about episode 4 is not that great because of all the production shit, and it drops drastically between the story, the animation. It was like they put all the work to like bottom of the tier. What the fuck is going on? What is your thoughts on situations like this?
My thoughts on this is that you have a window. So within that window, you got a chance to get your ish together. If you take too long, the expectations go way up.
Yep.
So once you're outside that window, the expectations skyrocket. So it can't be trash. If it's trash, like example, it's gonna be a problem.
Bro, I just can't get over. They announced this in 2019, and we talking about they announced this like it's dead ass. I'm pretty sure it's dead ass been like officially 5 years since they made that announcement. And you telling me in them 5 years, I don't care how bad production is. At this point, I would have been cracking the whip on your ass. 5 years for 4 episodes? You tell me only one good was 1?
Yeah, 5 years, 4 episodes. That I can see if you did maybe like 20.
Bro, they're 30 minutes a pop. We're not even talking about an hour an episode.
Nah, did they?
This is worst scenario. I remember when we was talking about it, I was like, I'm thinking of a problem. Worst case scenario. This is by far the worst situation yet. Because how you got episode 1 looks like a full movie like that, but it's only 30 minutes. You don't know that this show is only going 4 episodes long. Are you telling me after the second episode that all of this is ass? What the hell have I been waiting for?
You've been waiting for the name.
Apparently, the spiral is my mind believing in any of this shit that y'all working on. Because what the fuck?
y'all waited 5 years to get that goddamn spiral and 1 episode because the other 3 ain't even gonna matter at this point.
It is insane, 5 years, and it's not even like when they showed off the thing in the 5-year mark, they already showed off images, so it showed that they were working on something, so it was already being worked on. So what could production have done to you guys in 5 years? What the fuck were y'all doing?
Sleeping.
This is the anti-mappa, because what the fuck?
They let Jesus take the wheel, but they forgot Jesus don't know how to drive.
So I'm like, what, 5? Like, what is that, 5? That's almost about the length of a movie. So
damn near
5 years, 4 episodes, 30 minutes. This shit not adding up, bro. I'm like, you cannot be blaming it. Production cannot be this bad. How? What?
I'm like, they do fairly high budget time frame. That's why I'm like, what happened?
Can't have an excuse, bro. I cannot feel bad for you about this. What, like honestly, if I gave you a rollout of 5 years to do something, and you guys, it looked like what is it like? You done your homework at the last minute ass shit? Like, bro, what is this? I'm gonna have to crack the whip on you. Y'all gonna have to put something out. Put something out. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Like, after episode 1, did no one check what was going on?
They was like, production had us over the barrel. They was like, either we do one good episode and take a longer time to release the rest, or we do one good episode and then we gotta slim back the budget for the rest of the shit. I was like, y'all got fathers. Y'all been in and out of peaks, and you got mad other niggas working with like bro. When
they hit that quota that they needed. They needed that one banger episode, and they could just come out with bullshit and still get paid.
That's what it sounded like.
That is.
They pulled a Prince.
They never getting this out because I would not. Y'all whole division getting canned after this. 5 years and this is what you produce? Big ass disappointment, man.
Really unfortunate too, considering that like anybody that has read Uzumaki knows that the shit would have been a banger when it was animated.
I honestly still am on the camp that I don't think Ito translates to anime that well. I think
not really. No.
I think his best work is when you read and you look into the pages of a disgusting manga. Cause I have not got anything. Even the first episode of Uzumaki, as good as that was, there's nothing Junjito has like showed me in his any. I've watched like 3 of his anime base. None of them are like that spook. Like they won't beat as much as turning a page on it.
Yeah, because the page you can't anticipate a page when it comes to like horror stuff.
Yeah, it's just they kind of throw it in there, and it don't work. I don't think
there's certain ways that horror can translate really well from manga to anime, but like there's a lot of no build up when it comes to Junji Ito stuff.
Yeah, that's why like I don't think horror anime is bad in general. I just think Junji Ito just doesn't translate.
Yeah, he's basically jump scares on a page.
Yeah. And that does not work in the medium. You're not turning the page here. You know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
So, wrapping up the Nerd and Reboot news finally. And we are finally in for the main event. The main event segment of the evening. We are back on the comfy couch with our guest, Chef, out here, and we are doing episode 1 of The Bear. Now, before we step into that, let me give some fast facts. So, The Bear, FX The Bear, on Hulu. Breaking it down, it is an American psychological comedy drama. Saying something, sure. Like I said before, streaming on FX on Hulu. Created by Christopher Storer and Joanna Carlo. 3 seasons and 28 episodes so far, with the 4th season confirmed. This started on June 23rd, 2022, ongoing currently. Series has won many awards, going on from Emmys and Golden Globe acclaim for all their actors and episodes and everything alike. Show is copied from a shop in Chicago called The Beef on Orland Street in River North. Basic breakdown is a fancy chef returns home to help a family struggling restaurant, keeping afloat around a whole bunch of interesting people and family members around. So before we step in with the episode, any other of note before we step into the episode from you guys?
I would just like to say that as a whole, as somebody that works in the industry,
I want you to talk. I want you to talk because, bro,
this show was a roller coaster of emotions, bro.
I could imagine you getting deep.
It did give me PTSD. Like,
go ahead.
Like, especially considering how hard the culinary industry has been lately. These past couple of years, it's been rough. Being able to see, like not exactly see how things like play out, but like there are like things that happen in the show where I'm like, oh yeah, I've dealt with that, or oh yeah, I've dealt with that, and it like I internalize that because I've experienced sort of the same things, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm seeing it on the big screen, and you would think that
felt seen.
Yeah, I felt seen, and you would think that seeing it on the big screen would help me sympathize with it, but it just made me feel worse.
Oh no,
I'm like, God,
you're definitely in a traumatic experience, because I could just imagine a lot of people feeling like, hey, you might want to feel seen, but then when you actually see it, you're like, oh no, I don't.
Oh my God. And then there's some people that have come up to me and asked me after watching The Bear. They've asked me if any of the stuff that happens in the show happens in real life. I'm like,
shit, I think I did.
Yeah,
I mean, I've worked in a kitchen with iPick, and I definitely recognize a shit ton of things from this show. So it's a slight PTSD of mine as well. I know all about the family meal process, and I know all about everything dealing with different personalities and everybody alike and shit like that. I was back there in the kitchen,
bro. Like it's always been like a really weird situation working in kitchens, because everybody comes from a different walk of life.
Oh yeah, and definitely.
There's gonna be days, and I mean a lot of days, where people's egos are just gonna clash. That's just
what egos in the kitchen? Never.
That's just a matter of life when it comes to working in kitchens, yo. Like, egos will clash indefinitely.
But a family meal gon' hit when it's done right.
At the very least, if family meal is straight, then something's gonna happen solid at least.
Nigga, you don't understand. And them times in IPIC being a server and shit like that going around, I'm telling you, them family meals save the motherfuckers' life.
Bro, a lot of the times, family meal will set the mood for the rest of the day.
100%. It will be the reward. It will be the savior. It'll be the last thing that you need kicking when everything else is kicking your ass. Yes,
bro. Because like family meal is usually put out like typically right before service, and having that family meal, that meal itself will give you the energy that you need to finish the shift. Typically.
Honest to fuckly. Yes. Keep you going.
Yeah.
Keep you going. But on that note,
y'all gonna laugh at me real quick. So usually I go into things blind. I don't know about them. Yeah. I just watch. Mm-hmm. So when I first saw the title, I literally thought it was about a bear.
Well, keep that in mind. And on that note, co-host, take it away with episode 1, System.
So the episode opens and we see Carmi in the middle of this highway street, and we see a cage, and he opens the cage, and out comes a bear.
And boom, that run the credits at the end. That's it. That's the bear.
That's the episode. Give me the Emmys. Give me the Golden Globes right there. That's all I need.
That's what the co-host thought the show was. He was like, goddamn, I saw the bear.
I did the bear ate him. I was like, it's over.
Okay. I don't know why this is self-acclaimed and shit like that. What are they talking about? They probably bear, right?
I'm like, why the restaurant worker in the middle of the street with this bear?
Listen, man, we gotta bargain for our vegetables, bro.
He gotta get his meat one way or another.
When bro, listen, he take a chunk out of me, I'm able to get the mirror part for my stock.
There we go.
Yeah, because I was just like, oh.
Yeah. You take my pound of flesh. I get a pound of flesh. We're good.
There we go. The what's the equivalent?
There it is.
So the next scene, Tommy jumps up and he's in a restaurant. And I will tell you before we get to this next 15 minutes had me stressed.
Buddy.
How you think I felt, bro?
Listen, man.
How you think I felt, bro?
I remember the first time Name the Bear and the Hulu selling this shit off there, and I watched it, and I was like, if you're not in after this first episode, if you're not in for the rush of everything happening, bro, what?
So at this point, stuff was just going mile a minute. Carmi's in the kitchen, and we need all of our cast of characters.
The first stress off the rip when he went to that guy, he said he ordered like 200 pounds of meat and he only got 25. I was like, bro,
I want you to know. I want you to know that I've experienced that so many times.
So what's the worst discrepancy you have? How much meat for what's the ratio? How much y'all ordered and how much y'all got?
Bro, I want you. So like there will be times where we will get the right thing with the wrong amount, and then other times we'll get the right amount, wrong thing.
What's the wrong thing y'all got? That's the right amount, because that sounds horrible.
So we at my current job we've got a French dip sandwich, right?
Yeah. Yes, I love
it.
And
the sandwich has the au jus, the little consomme that you dip the sandwich.
Yep.
We make that from beef stock, right? And we ordered beef bone to make the stock with. And we got beef bones, but they weren't the right beef bones. So like typically you would want to get like a couple shank bones, a couple ribs, like a little mixture of a lot of things that will provide collagen to make the stock nice and unctuous and like flavorful. What we got were a bunch of marrow bones, which had straight fat. And stocks do not survive on bones with just fat. Like you'll have like a little beef flavor. You might get a little something, but the yield does not match up with the amount of fat that's on top of that stock strain.
And y'all got a shit ton amount of that?
Yeah, okay. We got what was it? We ordered 20 pounds of those bones. Bro, we got 60 pounds of those bones. Oh. And then you know what's funny? Same situation we ordered chuck roast to make the roast beef for the prime rib, for the French dip sandwich. And the chuck roast, it's inexpensive. You know what temperature it cooks at. It cooks really, you just roast it in the oven, bing, bam, boom, and winner chicken dinner, essentially. We got the right amount of meat, but we got the wrong meat.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Frustration, the money, the time, everything is just out of whack.
Bro, so we ordered a 25-pound chuck roast. We got 25 pounds beef shank.
What?
And I'm like, this isn't even the right part of the cow.
What the hell? What
they do with this?
Yeah, they fucked up your order with somebody else's.
Bro, we didn't even get the right part of the cow. The shank is the leg. The chuck roast is the shoulder.
This nigga said, do what you can.
What do you mean, do what you can?
Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Do what you can. Just like how that nigga was saying that to Carmi. He was like, do what you can, man. What am I supposed to do? Where's the rest of the meat? I can't serve these niggas invisible.
Bro, and then there's situations where like you would have to, again, do what you can. There would be days like last week we had a party that had crostinis on. Crostinis are just like thin cuts of bread that have like small little toppings, like it has like a type dip or sauce on top, some random accoutrement, whatever. And on top of the crostini, we needed goat cheese because we whip it with like salt, pepper, some other flavorings, this, that, and the third. We didn't have any goat cheese and we got shorted on the order. So I had to run to the Wegmans that's like a block and a half around the corner from my job just to get a tube of whipped goat cheese just so we'd have enough for the party that day. Had to make it work.
Make it work. I mean, just like that, and on that energy, yo, Coles, continue with Carmi's situation because, man, he was working to get that.
Listen, like Carmi was saying, like my boy told him take it up with Lou. And so when I first looked at the meat and I saw the bear logo, I was like, did they chop up the bear?
I mean, shit.
I was like, is that bear?
Well, where's the rest of the goddamn bear meat, bro? They must have given him one leg because that he said 200. They gave him 25. That was 5.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so I'll continue, right? Like, okay,
bro. So he was making. So we got Carmi making calls all around to figure out how to place a float. Mm-hmm. Boy, it's I off rip. This shit's stressing me. He was talking over the phone with somebody. He was like, man, I wish Mikey was here. He missing.
Bro, I felt the stress. Cause
between that and the noises, the arcade noise was going off, driving him crazy. He was about to unplug it, but then we got our introduction to Tina, and she was like, "Oh hell no! If you unplug it and plug it back in, that shit not coming back on."
Yo, just seeing all them bills, I was just like, "Oh, this adult life."
God, not even just the bills, final notices. That's the worst kind of bill. Yeah, so he was talking to Tina. He was like, "Yo, son, what's has anybody emptied this machine before?" Shit like that. He had to take out. That's how you know you rummaging for whatever you can get, because he was siphoning all them quarters right out of that machine.
Sure enough, did.
Yeah, man. So in the midst of taking out the meat to prepare and shit.
Yeah, now we see him, making do with the meat.
Yeah, he working with what he got. He making calls all around for the meat connect.
Yeah, is that a thing, chef?
You do, chef?
Oh
no, you still here? All right, yeah, you still.
Looking for the connects for certain like there's I wouldn't really call it like that where it's like kind of like a back alley deal, but every once in a while there would be like people that come to certain restaurants with new products to try and get them to run it on their menu stuff. Like we I think we recently got like somebody that's trying to be a new bread purveyor.
Oh.
So like they were like showing off like different types of breads that they make, sourdough, hot hamburger bun, brioche. Stuff like that. Brioche, multi-grain, seeded bread. Like it's every once in a while there would be somebody that comes in trying to show off their product to be like, here, what you're using is shit. Use our stuff.
Co-host, if a nigga out here selling any of them Big Kahuna burger buns, I mean, I will gladly pay for a burger that's big Kahuna style. Man, that Big Kahuna burger from Japan, man, them bread, I still will never forget. That's a top bread for me. They seeded buns was amazing.
That was good.
But yeah, back into the show, man. When Carmi out here trying to hook up with the Meat Connect and shit like that, we see the name of the spot, the original beef, and shots of Chicago and shit like that all around.
Yep. And then as going on, we start seeing all the images, flash.
Yeah.
You see Carmi running around all over the place, got jeans in the oven.
Yeah,
just grabbing everything. It's like then we see the meat cooking some more.
You want to talk about anxiety, Brian? Shit.
Like, I'm over here trying to keep up, and I feel this. I feel the energy, and I feel it starting. Like
facts. And then so Carmi finally comes around and he starts cutting and prepping the vegetables. But like here comes Tina. Tina out here saying he cuts veggies like a bitch.
Usual kitchen banter.
Yes. But I mean, but it's great banter. But at the same time, in the middle of this anxiety, I'm like, banter turns into depression real fast here.
Yeah, but at the same time, on the opposite side, that sometimes that banter will pull you away from it because like it'll take the ease. It'll take the ease off of things. It's like having a long work day and then having that shot of whiskey on the rock.
I agree. Probably in your perspective and you're being at where you are, it saved you. In Carmi's perspective, it just looked like that nigga was just more stressed.
Bro, listen, that man was tightly wound from the get-go.
Yes. Like he was going stuff.
Yep,
bro.
Yep.
And,
so like you were saying, Carmi running all over the place. He's selling stuff and paying off the meat any way he can, getting lockbox of secret meats, selling pants and clothes and everything under the fucking sun.
Bro, that lockbox was crazy.
Mm-hmm. You know what also added to the stress? That dang clock.
Yeah, alarm clock going off 6 ways to Sunday.
Bro, they're like it's really weird when it comes to like clocks and kitchens because some people that work in kitchens, they'll like watch the clock and then be like, damn, it hasn't even been an hour yet and other stuff. But other people that like work in not high volume, but fine dining and stuff, time is very much money.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Time is like there's no more fitting profession where time is money fits the most than in a fine dining restaurant, because every second means that you're doing something to better the rest, and he's got that built into him. 100%. You can tell that he's got that built into him because of how often he looks clocked,
which is something amazing to tell, because these are the kind of things that tell you before they even let you know, because going into this, we don't know Carmi's already like, top chef and stuff like that. right off the rip. But you are saying these little things that if you're in the world, you'd be like, oh shit, okay, yeah, he's probably a top chef that's working. Why?
Yeah, and I gotta give flowers to the people that made the bear, because I really appreciate when shows give us exposition without having to physically tell us.
Oh, big time. This is for you in your position. This is like foreshadowing before they actually let it loose.
Yes, sir.
What's up? So Carmi's in the midst of trying to figure everything going down, and then he's got a great like scheme in his head to like pull all the nerds to come along to play this game. So he tweets about the classic video game and starts up a whole tournament, puts that shit out on Twitter, and you got mad people hyped up on stuff. They liking shit like that. They ready to come over, and you get the game of nerds. They get hungry. They play the game. You know, wins win. He said,
make a little bank. Make a little bank. You know,
make a little bank, man. Make a little bank. So speaking of bank, we got the while that's going down, you got so we get our introduction to Sydney, who comes into the shop and she's trying to be a sous chef. She's trying to go in for the position with it, and she shows off her great resume, and it shook Carmi. Because Carmi looked down that shit and he was like, so yeah, why do you want to work here?
What took me out about this part, he's like, what is UPS?
Oh.
United States Postal Service.
Yeah. Right.
Got you. Yeah. And what did you do? I drove. Yeah.
Shit. So Carmi looks through her resume and stuff like that. And after he asked her why she wants to work here, she said she wanted to work here because her dad, this was his favorite like sandwich shop back in the day and stuff like that. So she wanted that connection and stuff like that. So, hey man, he said, well, shit, come along.
Listen, I love the way she flipped it back on him. And she's like, I know about you too. She's like, I know you're like, why?
Yeah, exactly. You don't play that game with me, bro. Your resume way higher than this shit.
And then he came back with to make sandwich. I was like,
this sounds straight. Like, girl, you did not see this man's face and be like, yeah, I really.
I feel like that's kind of like a detriment to a lot of people that work in the culinary, because like whenever you meet somebody new, especially when they're trying to get the position that you're in, there's that feeling of not wanting to let your problems onto somebody else, especially on somebody that's new.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't want to burden them, especially as they were she literally just walked in the door.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, nobody said nothing. Pulled up with the resume and said, here, nigga, damn.
And then he's like, all right, bitch, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. We part of the team now. Suit up.
Suit up. Come to me, my X-Men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Definitely that vibe.
So Carmi, so we on the Carmi goes to talk to the folk and put Ibrahim and Tina to work. Ibrahim wants to do veggies and Tina's trying to use her pot. But Chef's like, nah, please don't touch the pot. Now, Chef, let's talk about people and ownerships of their pots and their utensils. Like,
I don't know about pots, because I've never worked in a kitchen where somebody is like, yo, that's my pot right there. But when it comes to like utensils, like if you're in a place where that they are known for like people taking knives and stuff home with them.
I was like, what about if somebody's using your knife?
Like, I don't mind somebody using my knife as long as they treat it with the same respect as somebody using theirs.
Well, what if they act like it was their knife all along?
Then we've got a goddamn problem. That's what's going on. Because that's my knife that I bought with my money. You better give me my goddamn knife back.
About to catch a Stone Cold Stunner in his goddamn kitchen.
Bro, I'm about to RKO you into the past, bro. We about to serve you up on a silver platter. Bro, give me my knife.
It's the principle, damn it.
Bro, yeah. And then there's also like tools that aren't as expensive as a knife, but are very much important. Like a microplane, boy. So a microplane is like a hand zester, essentially. People they zest citrus fruit. You could grate cheese with it. You could grate like nutmeg and cinnamon on it, and those things, the little like divots that actually do the grating on it, they can get bent over time and make it more dull. And if somebody's misusing that sucker,
yeah, it'll be less time.
Ooh, it gets me so mad.
It's those things you gotta look out for, man. Bro,
and then there are always those little things that people take and they just naturally take it with them and act like it's theirs. Like there's this chef at my job that will ask for somebody's Sharpie to make labels and then just forget to give them back.
100%. It happens in the office industry as well. Whenever somebody borrows a fucking pen,
and I'm like, bro,
a fucking pen.
Every time he asks me for my Sharpie, I'll be like, I walk behind him and wait for him to realize I'm there, and he'd be like, "What's going on, Q?" And I'm like, "Give me my Sharpie."
Give me my shit. What? Don't act
And
like you ain't have.
I remember there was 1 month that he told me, he was like, "Damn, I was hoping you were gonna forget." I'm like, "Nah, give me my Sharpie back."
Bro, I had the same situation happen. I was like, "No, nigga, this ain't no haha. Give me my shit.
Give me my Sharpie back, because I know that you're gonna do it again to somebody else. I ain't that dumb. Give me my Sharpie back.
I ain't Boo Boo the Fool, nigga. Give me my shit.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Run me my goddamn Sharpie. I bought this with my money.
I remember one time with the iPick, I had my ballpoint pen. Taking my ballpoint pen. Nigga, give me back my ballpoint pen.
Bro, somebody tried to snatch my peeler, bro.
See?
I'm like, bro.
No.
Nah. Which is why every time when I have to use one of my specific tools, I'll go into my knife bag, use it, and then put it back. Because ain't nobody taking none of my stuff.
I know this look different than any other fucking shit in here.
Like,
so
people, like, thank the Lord that nobody at my job takes knives. They take everything else, though.
They know to leave the knives alone.
Yep. But everything else is free game. Shit. If it's been sitting out for too long, it's mine now. Yoink.
And so coming up back into the episode, we hear Carmi yell "corner, chef."
Yep. Corner is a way to let people know that you're coming in that direction.
Yep.
Typically really fast.
I know that very well. Yep. Corner, and behind is two
corner.
Famous.
Right behind.
Yeah.
Hot.
Famous words when you're being a server as well, trying to get stuff away.
Corner, right behind, hot behind, knife behind, stuff like that.
This is
just to let people be aware of the surroundings, because something dangerous could happen in this immediate area.
This is why overall I do appreciate some time and me and Darnell working in iPick, because we learned definitely a few things about chef industry and the lingo for sure.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was high school. Yeah, culinary class.
Shout outs to Truman Culinary.
Shout out to Truman, Chef Brewski, Chef Chase. Y'all some real ones.
Yeah, always, still to this day, real ones.
Facts. I was in Brewski's class, and I was taking something out of the oven. I was taking a sheet tray out of the oven. I believe they were like cookies on this oven, on this sheet tray this day. And there were two girls having a full blown conversation right next to the oven, and I didn't talk as like clearly and as loudly as I do now back then. But like in the kitchen, there's no time to be meek and shy and stuff. Like, things need to get done. So I'm like behind, and they're not hearing me. And I'm like hot behind, right behind you. And for some odd reason, them saying behind made them walk closer to me. So because I didn't want to burn these two girls, turn around so they don't walk into the hot sheet tray. And when they bumped into me, the sheet tray bumped into the inside of my arm and gave me a nice crescent moon-sized burn on the inside of my arm.
I know you fucking lying at that point, bro.
Bro, I was pissed. I screamed out in pain, and they were like, "What's wrong with you? What happened?" I was like, "Well, if y'all were not talking and not paying attention to your surroundings, I wouldn't have burned myself trying to make sure y'all didn't get burned." Chef Brewski kicked them out the kitchen like for the rest of the day that day.
Absolutely, and that's the right call, man. Ain't power bombs, bro. Fuck, man.
I'm like, yo, in the kitchen, y'all could talk, but work and talk at the same time, not just stand in the middle of the kitchen, please. Por favor. Thank you very much.
Damn, son. But you could tell at that point, like Chef proving his origins right there, man. It's in the blood. It's in the blood.
Yeah, because the kitchen will take your pound of flesh when you want it to or not.
Oh boy, I know that very well. My time in high school of that shit is same as well.
Bro, I got a burn on the back of my left hand the day before I left to go on vacation. And then the day that I came back to work, I got popped by the oil in the fryer on my other hand. And I was like, well, got me. You got me.
Crazy. All right, so go ahead.
No, I said I had a burn on my arm for the longest time, which I can still see a little bit.
Same here.
Am I done behind trying to be slick?
Me too, with just pulling out a fucking grilled cheese sandwich and it burned the side of my arm. Like, bro, it's a rite of passage to get burned doing something stupid when you young, trying to get some kind of something like that.
Yep. Oh, you're sticking your hand inside the pot.
Oh yeah, that too. That's
and be like, I think your mom isn't around. Stick your hand in the pot. You gotta make sure you don't make too much noise and you put that lid back down on the pot.
Or take too much.
Yeah, and then you taste it. and you forget it's hot, so you burn the inside of your mouth. Now look at you. You can barely taste the food now that it's done.
That's Satan's trap. Right? Yep. So stepping back into the episode, we got so after Chef's going around doing chef things, Shaw, he calls on Marcus to work on the bread, and Marcus is complaining about the what they got in use for the bread and stuff like that, and Carmi like, make it work, man, and Marcus is like, bro, I don't know if I can make this shit work.
I gotta do it by hand.
You gotta make it work, man.
This is the part of the episode where I get introduced to the character that I kin with the most.
Relate to
Marcus has been and always has been the character I associate myself with the most.
I can believe it.
Because that man, like he was a character that is so hard to hate. It's so hard to hate Marcus, yo.
I don't know who hates Marcus.
I don't know who hates Marcus, but they could never make me hate Marcus, boy.
Yeah, nah, bro, nah.
That he's just a dude that just wants to make sure what he's doing is good.
Yeah, and everybody can relate to that.
Fact. He's just the dude that wants to make sure that his craft is enjoyed by the people.
And the actor, the one who's playing Marcus, he's from the Loyalty Squad, right?
Yep.
Bro, son, some of them guys coming out of that shit, they putting up these acting. They really doing it.
Yeah, and it's always the people that you don't like expect to have the acting chops that they have. Like,
yeah, the Odd Future niggas, no.
Bro, and then I was like, yo, Coco Jones in fucking what's the name of this show in Bel Air?
Oh yeah.
What? I was expecting those acting chops, yo. Like, damn.
You could say the same about Marlon Wayans in the serious role.
There you go.
Man, it's good things that people get opportunities out here. But so shout outs to him and shout outs to the Loyalty Squad. I still miss that day.
Same, man. That was comedy, bro.
That
was comedy.
That was rich college comedy for my ass for sure.
Oh man. Oh, God.
Yeah, but back into the episode. So after he talks to Marcus, Chef is going around to, letting them know behind. He going all over the place and stuff like that. He grabs up Sydney. So the group finally meets Sydney, and then Gary comes in, another worker, and he's given compost duty. Sydney speaks Spanish, so we didn't know she speaks Spanish to Tina to try to connect, but that shit didn't work at all.
Oh yeah, woo, shit that.
It really just pissed off Tina, and I thought that was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, there you go.
She was like, "Oh, gracias, on my dick."
Yeah, pretty.
I was like, wow.
Oh my god! And then if things couldn't get any crazier, cousin Richie showed up.
Oh man, Richie. Oh god.
Pulls up during the worst time because Carmi's in the middle of preparing.
Richie's a character, I tell you.
Rich. So Rich is saying hi to everyone, and he's saying hi, and everything's cool and shit like that. Then like when they get into the what is it, the freezer closet?
Yeah.
In the walk-in, I believe.
In the walk-in, he meets Sydney. He's like, "What the hell's that?"
Like, this is Sydney.
Yeah, and he starts to act up instantly when he meets Sydney. He's trying to not be unapologetically himself and stuff like that. He's not going woke.
Not yet.
Yeah. And in the midst of this conversation, Rich is talking about he dealing with the family stuff and a divorce and a whole bunch of shit, and he just yelling at Carmi while they in the walk-in.
And the stress level just going up and up and up.
Listen, the walk-in is the best place to yell. I want you guys to know that. Oh, yes, it's the best place to yell.
Best place to have a conversation, worst place to be locked.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, a lot of walk-ins that I've been around, they lock from the inside. So you don't have to worry about getting locked in.
That sounds quite smart, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have some experience?
No, thankfully not.
I wasn't locked in it, but I was like, no, we're just talking about an inference from something from the show. Man, it's not like stressful experience being locked.
Yeah.
So Rich is talking about, he tells how this was Mikey's place prior, but he's gone and left it to Carmi and stuff like that. And Rich is all upset about not getting ownership of this place and stuff like that.
Bro, that line where he was like, "This is my house," and then Carmi was like, "So then why'd he leave it in my name?" Ooh. That hurt. Ooh, I was like, "Ooh."
I was like,
"Ooh, ooh." You didn't have to say that. Come on, Karn.
You could already tell off this dynamic of this family that the knives is out, baby.
But that's family fight.
Yep. So like we got Richie out here stressing the money issue while Carmi works and he out here making everybody work on a double for sure. They stressfully yelling all around and arguing on the meal and fixing the stations and respectfully calling everyone a chef and shit like that. Cause when Carmi was calling everybody chef, they was kind of a little bit get confused by the company culture, but like Carmi from his fancy place that he upbringing. He calls everybody chef as a term of endearment.
Yeah, it's a show of respect to people to call people chef. That's just kind of how it is.
Yeah, but they wasn't used to that shit at all.
Yeah, because this ain't no frou fancy restaurant. You making sandwiches and French fries here, dog. It's got an arcade in the back.
This the beef, my nigga. What you doing?
This the beef, bro. Trying to get an Italian beef? Nah, fuck out of here.
Yeah, so they said they got 3 hours till they open up, and Rich is just busting Carmi's balls throughout the whole time. Even his history of being a professional and shit like that. He like, oh, fancy Dan over here.
So where's my knife?
Yeah,
where's my pot?
Yo.
Nigga fucking with him the whole time, bro.
Homie said, where's my knife? Where's my pot?
Carmi just ended. Carmi out here getting jumped because they are beefing. He ended up beefing with everybody out here, yo.
Bro, Ibrahim, be with Tina, unintentionally beefing with Sydney, even though she just got here. She hella beefing with Richie.
Rich brought the beef. He was looking for the rest of the meat. Yeah. Rich brought the beef with him.
Facts. He brought the original beef.
Richie brought the rest of the beef.
He brought the original beef.
So Rich trying to get the beef, not cooking the right way. Carmen's like, they out of money. He trying to do whatever they trying to do. Rich has a big angry moment and just storms out, man. That the steam is heating in the kitchen and they going crazy, man.
Bro, I told you, egos clashing with one another. Temperatures are flaring.
Big time, and a lot of niggas, we say this all the times, niggas don't like change, man.
Bro, and I tell you what, as someone who works in a field where the term it's a revolving door is so true, bro. I've seen so many people come and go in restaurants.
Agreed. Yeah.
So many people coming.
Turnover rate is crazy,
bro. And I want you guys to know something real quick, just to preface this with what I mean by like the places a revolving door, especially with the place I work at now. I've been working at my current job for the past 4 years, right? In those 4 years, I have outlasted 15 chefs.
I totally get where you're coming from, because in my 7 years of where I worked out, I have outlasted at least 4 different sections of rooms that I've and those rooms were filled with a shit ton of.
It's crazy out in the culinary industry, bro.
Yes.
Listen, man.
Culinary, office industry, medical industry, I don't know, turnover
everything.
Rate is shitty.
And then looking for a job is even worse.
Yes, unemployment is not good. Having a job is.
Listen, the amount of people I've seen come and go at work.
Buddy, you in the last couple of years have seen your world turn upside down in your job.
It seems like it's happened multiple times too. Wow.
Yes, yeah. I have pictures where I am the only one left in the picture.
Same here.
Jesus Christ.
It is a spooky ass.
Have you been cutting people out? You've been photoshopping people out these pictures, yo?
Nah.
You making this more spooky than it is?
Gotta put a little ghost shoe behind him now.
You got wings on every person that left the job?
Give them
the
halo.
Bro, you take a picture of their bust of the person that left, and then just put a white T-shirt in their place with their face on it.
One of my old coworkers had a picture of us. She was just walking with an X.
Listen, I used to work at iPick, man. Every time there was another person gone, we all said it all in unison. We hanging the jersey up in the rafters. They
hanging the jersey up in the rafters.
You gotta hang the jersey in the rafter. They out. They hanging up their jersey. They out, bro.
In the arms of an angel.
Rap tired again. Yeah. So all right. So back into the episode. Neil, we get our introduction of Neil, one of the other cousins and shit like that. Called in to fix the machine before they open up, so they ready for all the nerds and the crazy folk up in there. He explains that the game is kind of like a Russian knockoff of Mortal Kombat. That's why it's a special arcade thing. That's why it's special where they have it. And they can't get it nowhere else, pretty much. So if it's fucked up, it's fucked up.
But yeah, that shit is goofy as hell. What was the name name of that game called? Ball Busters?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm like, wow.
Which is crazy because as soon as Richie got into the kitchen, he and Carmi busting each other's balls.
Oh yeah, big time. Well, there you go. They knew what to play and have in the background and stress all around.
Bro, they didn't even have to put no quarters in to bust each other's balls.
No money. These busting balls are free.
Shit.
Yeah. So next up we see he run. So Carmi runs into Ibrahim while trying to get a Band-Aid. He ain't realized he was cut by his dull knife. That's how you know, like, bro, that he is so stressed. He didn't realize he cut himself.
Bro, it be like that sometimes. Bro, the adrenaline of working in a hectic place just takes over sometimes, yo. Like, I remember I was helping somebody cut. Mind you, I wasn't supposed to be helping this person because I've got my own load of shit that I had to do. I'm helping this person cut lemons for the bar, and my knife at that point in time was dull, and I was planning on sharpening my knife that day. And I'm just trying to get these lemons cut real quick, real easy, just to get him out of my space so I can continue working. Why I cut down, the knife slipped off the lemon, and it cut straight into my finger.
What the fuck?
And I want you to know that, one, for a fact, it hurt. But, like, because of the adrenaline and me wanting to rush the shit, I'm just like, it cuts into my finger. I take the blade out. I wash the knife, and then I go out.
Whoa. He's like, his brain was like, oh shit, I forgot something.
Yeah, because like, and because it's in my finger, if I let my finger go down, the blood will continue to pour. Yes, so I'm holding my hand up so I can properly clean my finger and hopefully stop the bleeding. So I'm like, I've got like paper towels wrapped around my finger. Mm-hmm. I'm applying pressure to try and stop bleeding. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get a Band-Aid, put my hand down, start bleeding again, rinse and repeat.
And hopefully your shit don't fall off. Like, goddamn.
Oh no, my finger is perfectly fine. I ain't got no holes in my finger or nothing. But I've cut myself plenty of times.
Okay, because I was about to ask if you knew the number of exactly how many times. Because I remember at one time I used to talk to you like, man, are you lucky? I don't get no knife cut,
bro. And honestly, I'm still really lucky. Maurice, I haven't even told you about this list, bro. I have the inability of cutting myself with everything but a knife.
Yep,
everything but a knife.
Yeah, butter knife.
A butter knife. Oh.
No, not with a butter knife. Everything but a knife.
Oh wow,
bro! Like, I want you to know that the list it's long, bro. I've cut myself with a carrot. I've cut myself with, you know how when you go to the mall and they have those like railings on the sides of the. I've cut myself on that. I've cut myself with myself. I've cut myself with, you know how like when you cut an onion and it has that like really thin outside peel. I've cut myself with that. It was like a paper cut.
What that had to be so.
It was annoying. It was annoying as fuck.
That sounds like a torture device because an onion with that shit. Oh hell no.
I've cut myself with a spoon. I've cut myself with the plastic that comes off of the physical copies of video games.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I've cut myself with cups that weren't broken, cups that were broken, table corners. Bro, I cut myself, you know how like sometimes tables will be have those rounded edges to like protect kids and stuff and bumping into them. I cut myself with the rounded edge of a corner.
Bro, you was left off the memo.
Me looking down at my rounded edge in this table right now. Just
like, bro, I got you next, nigga. I got you next.
Bro, and then people in the kitchen will experience me cutting myself with something that's not a knife, and they'll be perplexed, and I'd be like, I'd be mad.
How?
I look at them, I'm like, I don't know. I would be mad if it didn't happen as often as it did. I kind of just laugh it off at this point.
Is that your superpower? Everything but knives?
Bro, I was sharpening my knife one day in college, and I cut myself with the stone I was sharpening my knife with.
Oh no!
The blood stone?
Not the knife. The stone that I was sharpening my knife. Yes. I was sharpening. I'm like going back and forth trying to make sure that the edge is nice and crisp so I can switch over to the other side. And then I swipe a little too quick and the knuckle of my index finger goes swipe across the edge of the stone. And I'm like, oh, great. I've got a hole in my knuckle now.
Bro, if you was in Rurouni Ken and Kenshin would hit you with the reverse blade sword, it would actually cut you deep. You'd be his accidental kill for no reason.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, that's wild. That's somebody's cruel joke.
Bro, I could count how many times I've cut myself with a knife on one hand.
That's crazy.
I'd need to count how many times I've cut myself without using a knife with all my appendages, yo.
All right, back into the episode. So after Carmi realized he got cut Nick, he goes over to the bathroom and instead of just cleaning it up, he takes his pills to relax.
Bro, and those pills were just Tums.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
He took some calcium.
Yeah, bro, he don't even got shit to really relax. Like, everything's spiraling and shit like that. So in the midst of that, he goes over after he takes his tongue, he goes over and tastes Sydney's sauce. It's good. So that's big props. She makes.
There we go.
He talks to Richie and also finds his knife on the ground.
Oh,
and he starts to spiral
under the table.
I know that's disrespectful.
That was intentional.
Brother man. It's
and then thinking about his brother.
It's the most disrespectful thing to drop somebody's knife, knowing that you're using that knife. But the fact that you leave it on the floor.
I was like, oh.
And it's crazy. It's crazy that it was under the table because not only did you drop the knife, you probably kicked it under the table.
That's what I'm saying,
man.
That was a targeted assault.
Premeditated ass shit. They said, "Oh, now we taking this nigga. Fuck it up,
bro. Where my pot?
Yeah. You should have known it was on at that point.
Where's my pot?
I'm surprised niggas wasn't already swinging in this shit at that point.
Listen, man. Thank God that was happening in Chicago, not New York.
You dead ass? Oh, the second you heard you dead ass? All right, that's it.
Apron's coming outside. Off. Keep on.
Apron's coming off. We going in the lines with the nerds because it's a fight.
Yeah.
So in the midst of it, we got the meat that's being prepared. Tina asks Chef why his sister barely comes down, and then just on cue after she done asked it, boom, she's here. We get our introduction to Sugar. So they hug. It's been a while. Rich in the middle of it all, looking for seasoning because he looked and he like Carmi got his seasoning all prepped up and shifted all over the place, so he can't find the flakes.
It's like it's probably in the container labeled red pepper flake.
Oh, 100%. At that point, that's when I knew Marcus was cute for sure. I know your condescending ass would tell somebody that for sure.
Bro, I've done that to too many people, and they always get upset about it. I tell them so many matter of fact answers, it gets them so pissed, but they can't help but kind of just chuckle about it afterwards.
Yeah, it's just like your jokes online in general.
Man. So I think there was this one time at my first job, and my chef that worked there, he was upset because he accidentally misgendered somebody, right? Oh. And he's apologizing and like he's like very humbly apologizing, and the person's just refusing to accept the apology, even though my chef is being like 100% sincere. Yeah. And whatnot. He comes back downstairs and he's like upset because one, they didn't accept his apology, and two, it was really hard to determine what gender that they would go by because they looked like they could have been androgynous. They look like either gender. Yeah. And then he was like, what's really the difference between somebody saying he and somebody saying she? And then my dumbass is like, a letter. And he looked me right in my eyes and he laughed because I knew he really wanted to curse me out, but it made him laugh. So I was straight.
Honest to God, he needed that laugh. He probably needed
that. He did. Laugh. He really did.
So yeah, so shifting back into the episode, in the midst of, you know, Marcus being a smart ass and that shit, he looks into Carmi's awards, achievements and stuff like that, realizing this nigga is really the big deal.
Yep. So it's got the James Beard Awards and this, that, and the third.
Yeah, it probably got Marcus's mind going for other stuff.
He probably wondered like, why you here too?
Yeah. I feel like everybody feels like why he's here.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibes. Him being an outsider is definitely the vibe. That's why they jumping him in the common area over here. So we back to Sugar and Carmi. They talking and stuff like that. And Sugar's talking about Carmi should get in contact with their mother. Also not being here at the job and stuff like that. She's like, it's stressing you. You could see it all over your face. But he's saying, as you know, the tough guy he trying to be, he's fine. Carmi, Sugar trying to share all the care. She's like, she cares, she loves him, she wants him to just be okay, and being back here is a poison and it's all over his face. No matter how much he tries to sell, he alright.
Yeah, it's like, let me sell it. He's like, so you can turn into an Applebee's?
Yeah. Fuck that. Not
bro, I'm gonna lose my beef.
Yeah, shit. Fuck that for sure.
I'm gonna lose my beef. I'm gonna turn this place around.
Yep, he got this, and he want to do it for Mikey. So after he talks to Sugar, he leaves and he heads back, and the meat is all ready, but the bread is bad. So he's like, nah. He's trying to test out the meat on some of the bread. He's like, nah, fuck that. This ain't the right kind of bread. It tells Marcus to work at it again.
Plenty of refires and stuff.
Shit
ain't up to the specs of the chef. It don't even gotta be just like, it could still be good, but if it's not up to the specs of the person that desires it,
he said this was like crumbly.
Yeah, it's too crumbly because it's dry. Yeah. It's like it don't got enough oomph. It don't got enough rise. Because like bread, the different breads have different applications. But typically, you'd want to have like a decent sandwich bread to have like some fluff to the inside of it, and that requires moisture.
Yeah, no, big agree on that. And then in the midst of that, I guess after a couple of trials, they finally got the bread right, and then everyone tries the sandwiches, and that shit is actually slapping.
Bro, it made me want to have an Italian sandwich so bad.
Man, listen,
when I seen them bite into that sandwich, bro. When I seen Tina eat that sandwich, I was like, man, I need me an Italian beef right now, bro.
No, it's not just that. It's not just Tina. When eventually Rich and his stubborn ass finally got around to eating that shit, it was like Jesus. It's like he's seen Jesus at that moment. He was like, you know what? I was busting his balls so much today.
Just a little bit.
That's how you know that shit was going well.
Yeah.
So in the midst of that, the nerds are hyped and they getting ready to game and food. They outside causing a ruck. Everything is chaotic. Family meal is being set up and prepped. Everyone getting ready to eat. Sid made the family meal. And so what's your thoughts on this family meal?
On what she made? Oh, it looked like a solid family meal. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know about that fennel salad because I'm not really I'm not the biggest fan of raw fennel in foods. Like cooked fennel is straight, but like raw fennel, I'm not really the biggest fan unless it's like super thinly sliced. Yeah. But like it looked like a solid family meal. I'm not gonna hold you.
I thought it was solid too, in the container and everything that they put it in. I thought it was all solid until that the agree. And the second she pulled up with the salad,
I was like, "Shorty," and Tina was like, if you want my maduros, you can take them because I'm not that big a fan of having the green stuff on my plantains."
I mean, I would agree, and I would take the maduros. Like, come on.
I'm like, listen, I just scraped the green stuff off my maduros. Come on now, give me that shit.
What? But yeah, so they all clowning like a big old family. This is the biggest, family meal. They all together. They clowning, they joking and stuff like that all around, and they enjoying themselves.
I think it's the first time it's been peaceful this whole episode.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole episode. Yeah.
But everybody's peaceful except for Kermit, who's watching that line go off, and he's calling for Rich to help him. But Rich is like, nah, fuck that. This is your deal. You go handle it.
This is your house, remember?
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, there you go.
Yeah. So Carmi went out to try and calm the crowd, and it got messy. My son started getting jumped by nerds.
I'm like, oh man. Oh man, dude's getting jumped by the carrot man.
Bro, he's getting his ass whooped and a bunch of nerds and shit like that. It's like, bro, he was already upset doing all that shit today, and now he getting his ass beat by nerds. Come on, man.
And then here come Richie with the gun.
Richie popped the gun, and that's when he was reminded that this is Chicago.
Yeah, he popped one shot off. I'm like, oh, we in Chirac now.
Yup. He said, now y'all gonna calm your ass down, set the rules for the game, what to do, and when you lose, you got to go, my nigga.
Bro, I ain't know Richie was part of O Block.
Oh yeah, he showed he was O Block.
Homie said, bye.
Yep. Shit. So yeah, they go back, like after this situation go down, they go back in to argue, and they arguing about the life and what works and trying different things for the location like that. It gets all kinds of messy.
Yeah, and he was telling him about how like all this sudden change, and then having all these nerds here for this fucking quote unquote ball buster tournament, and it was like Richie was just it's the whole like not wanting to deal with change thing, especially when it's like so sudden. And he was like, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the regular beef we always do, and you go back into that kitchen and make fucking spaghetti.
Bro, man, it was something to hit him out of that shit about the spaghetti. Like when that trigger started to hit like a motherfucker after that, something with that spaghetti for sure. So after Carmi goes off to make the spaghetti and shit like that, Rich, like I was saying before, he finally tried the sandwich and it looked like he saw the face of God, and he said this shit hit. Maybe I was being a bit too much of an ass.
He was like, maybe he do know how to throw down in the kitchen. Hold on. My bad.
My bad. This shit is hitting. So
I'm not gonna let you know that, but
that's the top petty. Top petty. You can't let nobody win.
I'm taking that one with me.
So in the midst of that, Carmi goes to Marcus, helps him do better with his bread, and with that, he gives him his props in that shit. And with that, like Marcus falls straight in line after reading information and taking the info to heart and shit like that to be better. Marcus is on the line. He's definitely team Carmi after that. He said, yes, shit.
It's like, I mean, that's all he had to do was show homie just a little bit of respect.
That's what you gotta do when you a leader.
It's the whole like respect is earned, not gained thing. Just because you're calling people shelf doesn't mean you're gonna garner respect. You gotta do something that shows.
Still gotta earn it.
Yeah, you gotta earn the respect of the people that were here before you. Because again, you've never worked in this restaurant before. Your brother did, and just because he left it to you doesn't mean that this is your place, regardless of whose name it was left in.
Also, just because we're from a fancy ass place and they did fancy ass shit, and now you're over here, doesn't mean you could play tit for tat and do the same thing over here. Like
you can't just come over here knowing what it's been for the past however long since before you got here after your brother had died.
Yeah.
And then just be like, all right, I was at this fancy restaurant in New York, time to copy paste in Chicago. You can't do that,
bro. Speaking of that, when I picked Open over here, the managers tried to manage us like it was California because they had success in California. We all said that shit not gonna work for us, Bob. This shit is New York. New York. You cannot treat us under Cali perspective. Like, nah, bro. New York.
It's like every state is completely different. You can't treat everybody the same.
What I'm saying, bro. Pulling that, welcome Chicago. Pull that.
Work over there, don't work over here.
Yep.
Facts. Whole different ball game over here, buddy.
Oh, big time. So, all right. So we're in the last bit of the episode. Carmi tries to open up the tomato can, and in the middle, like the good representation of it, just all you hear is in the background the kettle whistling the fuck out of itself, and Carmi just gets more angry and angry, and he tosses that fucking can across the room, and then you hear the ending go off with Pearl Jam's Animal, which goes perfectly with the damn episode, everything of the theme of the rage and all the shit that goes. Good usage.
Yep.
The way Carmi chucked that sauce can in the garbage.
Homie said, you know what? Fuck Richie and fuck this spaghetti.
Yo, for real.
Fuck all that shit. We doing it my way. Fuck that. And they played that Pearl Jam's Animal, man. The shit just fits so. So, now that we've finished the episode, I want to hear our guests. What is your final impression on this first episode and then the show in general?
My impressions on the first episode and the show in general are both the same. Trauma is the word of the day.
Oh, yes. That's conglomeration, man.
Trauma is the word of the goddamn day.
Trauma, stress, but man, what a 30 minutes it's been watching this shit go down.
And then you got to do it again for another 7 episodes, and then another 2 seasons after that.
And thinking of it restaurant wise, you got to do it again the next.
Because it's there's a phrase that's very often used in the culinary industry, in everywhere else, but like really it like rings home in the culinary industry. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, that's the motto I live by in the health.
There's always gonna be something happening in the kitchen, and it's almost never good.
Also agreed in the health industry.
It's almost never good. And then you just gotta hike up your boots, put on your tidy whities, and say, "Fuck it." We gotta do what we gotta do.
Button up your shirt and go and get to the computer and
bro, you You gotta pump up your kicks and say it is what it is.
You better put on your dress shoes. You make sure you gotta look at least decent and go into work and be like, fuck.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, what else? What are you gonna do? Complain about it? Yeah, because everybody's gonna complain about it, but you still gotta get the work done.
Exactly. They complain and fuck this shit, but it's gotta be done.
It's like because if you're not gonna do it, who's gonna?
Question. But yeah, that's good. That's good. So, co-host, what's your thoughts? Since you came in here clean, not knowing nothing, what's your final impression of the first episode?
Well, my final impression is them pallets ain't looking so bad.
He said, you know what? Maybe they weren't working me that hard. God damn.
I'll bring this. I'll reel in the Negro spirituals after that one.
Right. Say, you know what? Let me be cozy here. Maybe this work from. Maybe this 1 week that I come inside and I work from home on the regular time. Maybe it ain't that bad.
Because this was stress.
Ain't too terrible. And these pallets ain't that terrible. You know, at least it wasn't the spaghetti.
Exactly right. I mean, this is temporary. I can deal with this. But this restaurant life.
Nah, I've only gotten a taste. Nah, man.
You got a little hit. You got some LaCroix in that episode.
Yeah, I was in a place for 9 months. That is it's baby steps. Nah, man.
This little sprinkle of razzle dazzle was enough for me.
you got a little shimmy yeah, shimmy just now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sim keys to my bimbo. Who am I? Like, yeah, definitely, man.
That goddamn sugar.
Yeah, man. What the fuck? But yeah, so my final impressions of this is all chaotic from a real perspective. Ideals of new management, clashing at a restaurant, everything running so fast that while you gotta hang on every second of the ride to float. Truly very intense, very here for it. Definitely would continue and recommend to anybody who hasn't watched the Bear to continue to bear at this first episode for sure.
Just be prepared to be on a wild ride from start to finish, yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom 2 want to take you for a ride for sure.
Yeah, because I 100% can confirm you will not be the same after you finish the show.
Absolutely fucking not. The experience of the service industry of any kind, you will never be the same again.
Facts.
So everybody, big thumbs up would continue. Yep.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So yeah, we can close the book on the Bear for this week and go over to our preview for our next review episode. For my decision, I said we're back with a BMP Ranger episode spoof. This is one that I've seen people talk about, and I'm interested because I've never seen it myself, or I've seen images or stuff, or I've heard people talk about it. But this was one on the docket that we had held from before, but me and co-host gonna tackle it. It's that WMAC Fighters.
Oh
yeah, we're gonna tackle episode 1 and 2 of that because I've seen people talk about it, and I'm interested to see what this Mortal Kombat-esque Power Ranger kind of like thing that they said was described as. So I want to see what the fuck they was doing.
Real.
Yeah, so we'll go for that. So that's for next. So guest chef, I want you, this is your time, man. Plug all this stuff you got, plug your socials, plug what you got going on, plug your dinners, plug your desserts, plug everything. Go hard. The floor is yours.
You can follow me on Instagram at the best Bonaparte, spelled the same way like Napoleon.
Yeah.
I'll be make food every Sunday. I collect orders every week. Over the course of each week, I'll make the food on Sunday. Deliveries start at 3. Get your orders to me paid by Friday at 8 p.m. and I'll set you right. I put fall asleep in your food.
Yes.
I make regular food. I make tres leche. I make cheesecake. If you don't like cheesecake, it's because you haven't had mine.
Agreed.
If you like food, you're gonna love mine.
Listen, he's got a whole menu out prepared, different options and shit like that. Like we'll everything will be going on our page that'll show off Chef Real.
And I will be patiently awaiting any and all orders that you have.
Indeed. So yeah, shout outs to the chef, man. Hook yourself up with some blessings because he is definitely in the blessing business because he will bless you with that.
I do my best.
Nah, he definitely does his best for sure. Ain't no try, is do.
I do my best.
Indeed.
I aim to put smiles on faces and make sure the belly stays.
And they will, guaranteed, man. This is one person that has tasted various concoctions all around the years, and I am very happy.
I'm just waiting for Maurice to come swing by so he could
get
some.
Man,
listen, it's definitely on my bucket list.
Oh yeah.
Co-hosts be telling me stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
It don't gotta be a bucket list. It could be reality, real soon.
I will tell anybody that is in a vicinity that can, bro, if you want some food,
you know what? I'll be knocking on your door like, Chad.
You got some? You got some in there?
Oh yeah.
You got some in there?
He teased enough through his social media. I mean, like you can't see that shit and not want that shit.
Man, me be at work like this. Like
I've already got some ideas for a new Tres Leche flavor I'm trying to drop.
Ooh, don't say less.
All right now. Warning. Do not follow this man if you are hungry.
Warning. Do not follow this man if you're lactose intolerant.
Warning. You're not going to give a fuck anyway. You're going to buy the food.
Facts. Warning, you're gonna want to care about it. You're gonna not care about it.
Like warning, you'll deny yourself of any part of this food, and you'll try his. You'll be like, well, this one.
Let me see what these apartments over here look like.
And nigga finally wants to move to the Bronx. I see it.
Well, listen, any way to get closer to the food.
I understand it. Well, on that note, we got an email set up at blerdbynature@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Blerd By Nature, Twitter /X as Blerd By Nature. Nature spelled Nature. Co-host, hit us with the YouTube.
You can find us on YouTube by searching for Blerd By.
Yes, and we are available on all podcast platforms. Available right now. We are working through our backlog of. I don't know how this always ends up happening to us, but here comes the backlog again. So we're working through it, y'all. We're working through the sludge. It's coming out. We're coming out with the episodes. Y'all have y'all fail. Eventually, we in the mug working through it. We'll get the episodes out and stuff like that. We have a slew of good guests and stuff like that, including the chef man that we had on for sure and stuff like that.
The chef with the best, the Tribe Called Chef. You feel me?
You already know. So on that note, any last notes before I hit the outro, guys?
Don't mess with my knife in my pot.
Facts. Don't be playing. Give me my shit.
Don't take my shit. Thank you very much. Because I'm just give me my pot back.
Thank you.
Respect my pot.
Give me my pot. Yeah, I'll give you your knife back if you give me my pot. Thank you very much.
And don't leave my knife on the floor.
No, oh hell no, never.
It's gonna make my fucking spaghetti.
Catch a fucking stunner. Well, on that note, thanks for joining us today from Black Thought to Nerd Power. This is Nicholas, Mr. Go With The Flow.
And this is the man with the plan, Maurice.
Chef Q. There we go.
And this was another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Thank you for listening, everyone. And until next time, peace.
Be easy, y'all.